Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. I think we're live, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to double check here. JW, how are you? Eric Bersano, good to see you. That one coin collector, how you doing? Perry Barth, Terry's Woodburn, thanks for stopping by, guys. Happy Easter to you. Hope everybody's doing good. How are you doing today? Let's see here. Here we got 4 waiting. So that looks like it's good, like we're live. Cool. So yeah, I figured break up the monotony of the week a little bit, guys. Do a little coin auction. I know a lot of people have been doing that. It's kind of fun. It's been good getting together, hanging out, chatting, putting some stuff up. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. Dad and daughter, silver stacking. How are you? Hey. Michael M., happy Easter to you. Thank you for stopping in. Give everybody a couple minutes to kind of filter through here. And I pulled out a bunch of cool items. I'm trying to think what the best way to do this is. I think I've got a Google Doc in the description. It should be updated, but I'm going to go ahead and copy this Google document link for you guys. Let's see here. Put it in the chat. And then I need a mod. I think I've got a couple that may show up here, but we'll find out shortly. All right. That should give me the spreadsheet. Paula Bloom, hello. How are you doing? Happy Easter to you and yes, everyone. I'm going to put the spreadsheet in the chat. I don't know if it's editable like this, guys. So if it is, please don't edit. I think I got it right, but I'm not sure if I left it open for edits or whatever. So, but there you guys can get a look. I've got kind of copper and then kind of rolling through to some silver. And then towards the end of the stream, I have one of those mega pile-on lots again. But I listed everything on there to give everybody an idea what we got up. What have you guys been doing with your Easter Sunday? Everybody doing, you guys go to online services or chilling on YouTube, hanging out with your friends and family here? What's been going on with everybody? Good. Glad to hear it, Paula. Let's see here. Check my banners. Here we go. Good, guys. Well, I've just been kind of doing the same. We did online church service in my household, and then the family jumped on a Zoom call from all over the country. We had like 6 different family members in different spots that were all dialed in, and it was interesting but fun. My cousin, I have one cousin who actually is dealing with recovering. Her and her son both they have all the symptoms. They haven't been tested, but likely to have, what she says is not mild, but compared to the symptoms that you're hearing about and stuff, maybe. But, just been dealing with it for a couple of weeks, just lingering. And she is in a different state, but I've been kind of lifting her up in my prayers and hoping for a speedy recovery. Unfortunately, she hasn't had to be hospitalized or anything like that, but pretty scary stuff out there when it starts hitting home and you're knowing people. Mike Badger, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. You're in a chocolate was it a giant Easter bunny? An online church and kid stuff too. Yeah, Paula, it's really good. I mean, it's kind of cool that everybody's gone that direction, and even those that, don't attend church regularly, it's kind of neat because you can just log in, kind of like we do with YouTube, right? Everybody's pretty internet savvy these days. They can jump on YouTube or stream on Facebook or something like that. So it's a good way to connect and hear a good word. Anyway, so guys, today's auction up to 16 ounces is going to be $4 for shipping and handling, and over 1 pound will be $8. And it'll go first class under a pound, and it'll go priority over a pound. I usually am pretty good at shipping everything on Monday, and I will try to do that tomorrow, but I ran out of shipping supplies last week. So I've got to brave. Well, you're in a peanut butter and chocolate coma then. Paula. Yeah. Yes, they are getting through it. Thank you so much. Hey, Penny Queen. Great to see you. Happy Easter to you. I'm seeing some of my penny friends in here, which I love. I love copper collectors. I've got some copper on the block today. I've been on and off with, BU rolls and doing a lot of copper in certain auctions, and then, less in others. This is my third time around. I have 3 really good lots in the beginning that I think you guys will like, copper-wise. And then the rest of the stuff gets into silver and proof sets, and then some foreign coinage, and then just some cool stuff and a pile-on lot like I've been doing. Let's see here. Paula, do you, let's see. Sorry, I think I may have a couple folks stopping in, but I don't know what their Easter Sunday schedules are like, so I don't know on my mods. Hey, Terry, that's okay, man. You know what? It's not about spending money, right? It's not about buying stuff or selling stuff. It's like the YouTube community getting together. I don't really live stream, so I could sit behind my desk and just talk. Like these people that do that, I listen to Ken Peavy. I love his channel, and the guy can keep me entertained for 4 straight hours on a live stream. and I literally will not lose. I will not lose interest. But when it comes to me, I search for things to say. So the auction is a way for me to kind of just keep talking and keep things going. So it's kind of cool. I got to throw somebody in as a mod just to kind of give a description off of the spreadsheet. I can post in most of the stuff, I think, but okay, well, I've got to jump on the YouTube side here, Paula, and do that. I'm on StreamYard and I can't add you from there. And YouTube seems to hang up my system if I do that and StreamYard. So what I'm going to do is wait for YouTube to load, add you as a mod, and then pop the chat out maybe or something on that side, and then I'll come back. I will show you the copper. I love it. Show me the copper. So this is a circulated roll, but it's what I'm going to start out with, which is this 55D here. So I'll put that up there just temporarily, and then I'll kind of see if I can peel the ends. It probably hasn't been touched since the 50s. This thing looks, oh, they are circulated. Hey, Daryl USA. Hidden Numismatist. Yes, happy Easter to you too, my friend. Thank you. And happy Easter, Daryl. Thanks for stopping in. I am just trying to get YouTube to load on my system here. The internet drag lately has been amazing, guys. And I think that it's because everybody's at home. And so more people are jumping online and connecting via the internet. And, what ends up happening is your bandwidth gets eaten up a little bit. Plus, you got all the kids at home. They're all gaming and doing stuff like that. So it is what it is. I'm still waiting for the YouTube page to load here, guys. We'll give it a second. We'll give it another second. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and so I think try to know numbers in the chat. I'm not a real stickler on that, but if it looks like a bid, I'm going to consider it. If it's not, I need to know quick. Otherwise, $4 for shipping under a pound, $8 over a pound, either first class or priority, depending on which way it goes. And let's see here. I'm going to get Google up. Yeah, hidden catching the Easter bunny. All right, it's loading, guys. It just opened. Unbelievable. This is Gotta get my channel up here, and I can't get YouTube to load. So the first lot we have up, guys, is going to be a 55D roll. And I'm going to say that these are, I'm just going to say VG plus. I think that they're better than that, but I think it might be very fun. Browser lost connection to the mic. So I'm having some issues, guys, with my connectivity here, but as soon as this loads, there it is. I will get you guys a mod in here. Paula, if you're going to hang out with me, I think we'll keep this to about 2 hours probably, so hopefully that works for you. If not, I could try to select another as we go, but it is jammed up right now. I mean, I absolutely can't get the page to even load. All right, there it is, guys. So I'm on. Got my speakers off, which is good. Let me get a mod going here. Apologies for the delay here, guys. Wow. We got 15 people in. You guys have been patiently waiting for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up for the first lot, which is this. This is a 55D roll, guys. So it's a 55D roll of wheat cents. It says 50-cent pennies. It had a rubber band around it. Steel strong tube, made in USA. And I am going to take a look at the enders here for you guys. This is not been right. Let me get a toothpick, a Ken Peavy pointer. If hopefully one end's good enough, but let's just take a look. Yeah, so VG plus probably. Let me open the other end and see if we've got faced coin on that side. We got penny with 3. Paula's waiting for her wrench, but she's calling it as we go. Penny queen at 3. Do we hear 4? We're gonna go dollar increments, Paula. Just the way there's a good shot. That one's got a little muck on his head, but it's that's top coin, so you can kind of see quality. I'm going to say dollar increments, guys, on anything up to $50, and then we go to $5 increments from 50 to 100, and over 100 will go $10 increments. So just to keep the bidding moving along, that's the increment. So $1 up to 50, and then we go $5 up to 100, and then $10 beyond that. There's the 55D, guys. So I think, good possibility that we get some varieties in this roll. Do we have anybody at 4? We've got penny queen at 3 and looking for 4. Penny queen, we might take a little longer on this lot. I know you got an opening bid, and I really appreciate it, and I don't want to delay the countdown. But I'm going to click back over here and see if I can add Paula as a mod. And it looks like I'm loaded, but not on the chat. This thing needs to. Maybe if I pause the feed, I'll let Paul call it down because yeah, good. Going once. And I'm going to look over and wait for this other thing. My chat's still not loading on the other page, guys. So we may end up not having a wrench unless somebody else shows up. But we got 15 in here, which is good enough to go. All right, there we go. The chat just showed up. Let's see if I can pop it out. Vogas. Hello. Hey, thank you. The amazing videos. Are you kidding me? It's the least I could do, brother. I mean, that was just the most amazing gift and so thoughtful, and gifts, plural. And, you and I have been going forth with the gifts, and it's a lot of fun, and I love trading off gifts with you and seeing who can kind of hook the other one up with something that he thinks he'll love. And, man, just the comments about your generosity and everything else you've been doing with your videos, man, getting out there and feeding the emergency workers and healthcare workers and stuff, just amazing. If you guys don't know Vogas, he has what looks like a new channel, but he's been around the community for quite some time. He got hacked and then started a new channel. So be sure to head over and sub him up, guys. He's got a lot of good content. It's just a really great guy. And check out my recent video that he did. We'll get it up there in the stream here once I can get my chat pop out to work. And you'll also see if we can get that mod going. Sold to Penny. All right. So it looks like we had somebody. Okay. So this is a sold item. All right. And that was Penny at 5. So let me mark that down. Apologies for the delays here as we get started. I'm sure it'll get moving along. Once I get this window closed. All right, we're not waiting for that. I'll cover that web page. Congrats, Penny Queen. Yes. 5 away from 100. So Vogas, we get you to 100, man. That would be awesome. Everybody in the chat, sub up Vogas to get him over 100 today. It'd be really cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to throw another lot up. We got this. I've got Penny Queen down for 5 on the 55Ds, and I'm going to put those aside so I can get the next lot up here. The next one's kind of a big lot. I got to move my camera around so that you guys can see this is. And I'm glad I've got my penny folks, my sectors in here early because I'm going to have to move my camera around, I think, for this one. But let's just get a little bit of – for those of you that are looking to fill out a collection, this is a great way to do it. It's kind of a one-stop shop for some sense. And guys, if something happens with my stream, if the chat, crashes or my, my stream goes down or something, I will jump right back on. Let you guys know that. So this lot here is lot number 2 listed on the spreadsheet. And what we've got, I'm just going to kind of go through them. There's 20 Lincoln cents all in. I would say AG or this one marked, but I've got an 09 VG09 VDB with some obverse scratching, just circulation scratches, I guess was post-mint damage. Just little, I'm going to try to pull this one out and just kind of show you, since that's probably one of the money coins in here. Just show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you see that there's pitting. It's like it's got somebody had their keys in their pocket hanging up against that. So that's the 09, and then that's the VB, the VDB. Get this camera. I can't get them focused that close. Oh, there it goes. If you guys can make that out, I might have to put the second mic on there to show you guys, but I'm going to just do it this way. So we got an 09. I'm going to walk you through them. 20 cents here. So it's basically a buck a penny. These are all teens. Some key dates in here, or semi-key dates, I should say. There's an 09 VDB. I would say that's one of your semi-keys. You got an 09, a 2010, an 11, an 11D, a 12, a 12D, a 13, a 13D, a 14, a 15D, a 16, 16D, 16S, 17, 17D, 17S, 18, 18D, and 19. So it's kind of the date. It's kind of the teens date run there. Hey, Dean, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So great. Hey, that's okay, Dean. Everybody's kind of coming in here just to kind of hang out. And that was kind of my idea. And I don't know what to talk about if I'm not doing something. So I do these auctions and keeps me busy, and everybody can chat and hang out, and happy Easter to you. All right. So I'm going to type this in because I can't even copy the spreadsheet here, guys, to just copy and paste it over. Looking for 20. You get 20 cents, all teens. These are AG plus. I'm going to say they're probably G plus at the very least, but 20 total. So we got 20. Okay, probably after the stream, Mike, but I appreciate it. I will do that. I do not, Vogas, I do not, but I can try to set it up if you can't set up PayPal. Oh, you are putting the items up. Okay, perfect. I see that now. Thank you so much, Paula. I've got you. I've got it popped out here, but I can't. If I can add you as the mod, then I can just close this other chat. It'd be a lot easier. Okay. Add moderator. Did that work? All right. I got to wait for Paula to type something to know whether it worked or not. My whole stream seems to have just kind of given up on me here as I clicked that. Nope. Well, okay. It says you're a mod on the pop out, so I'm hoping you are. Paula, got it. Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm closing the chat. I'm closing down the YouTube side. Hopefully that speeds my stream up. You know, I may just print is what I may do for now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to print the spreadsheet if I can, and then we'll just go from there. So we've got Penny at 20, Penny Queen at 20. Appreciate that, Penny Queen. You know, I had a mic. The mic. I'm going to close that too. There we go. That's speeding things up for me. Perfect. Okay. So we got 20 looking for 21. So we got 20 cents here, guys. There's some of these, if you price these out in your red book, I mean, even in G, which a lot of these are better quality than that. Some of these with the mint marks and the teens are tough to come by, guys. So my neighborhood is my neighborhood nightmare. Thank you, Nightmare Coins, and welcome. I do have a 10-second delay. Okay, so it should be catching up here. I'm going to try to print the spreadsheet so I can close that other window, that other tab, and then I'll just have one open, which is the stream. And we've got $20 on 20 some key date and semi-key date rather teams with mint marks. It's a starter kit, whole fillers for a lot, including a VDB 1909 VDB up here. Penny Queen is in the lead at $20 on the set, and stealing these at that price, I might say, but I love to see him go into a good home. And this is a great way if you've got some holes in your 09 to 59 collection. You've got a lot of them probably in this little date run here. So this is a great way to get a bunch of those and kind of great way to fill those gaps. And we've got that on the block right now at $20. So that's $1 a cent. Going once. Sold the Penny. Cool. Congratulations, Penny. That was a great buy. That might be the buy of the day. Amazing deal. I'm going to send you this holder too. I don't know if you need these pages, but I'm going to leave them in here and wrap them up because they can just go very easily like that in an envelope. So you got Penny Queen with our first two items. The next one is going to go back on the block. There's my auction block, literally. And it is a 22D in AG condition. I'm going to put it up there, but I'll show you guys. This is a key date cent Penny Queen. I know you got one of these. I think the one that you got last time is a little better condition than this, but it's always good to have another one. If you got more than one book, you guys can see the 22. It is a 22D. The last two is a little faded, but you can kind of see it depending on how I get it angled there. Anyway, guys. So it's in, AG, I would say, condition, but date and mint mark are visible at the right kind of angle. That's good, probably right there. There, 22D. So we're going to start this one, guys. Where do we have this? We're going to start this one at $5. So where can you get a 22D at $5, right? So we'll start this at $5. Again, if you're doing more than one, it's a great way to fill holes in your collection that you might not be able to otherwise. These don't come up super often. So all right, cool. Got some people looking at the spreadsheet and following along with me. Yes, hidden indeed. Penny Queen does. So we have We have 5. Did I see impossible? Hey, Kim, how are you? Stop by to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Give everyone your love. Happy Easter to you and the boy. We appreciate you coming in. It's good to see you on this Easter Sunday. And if you guys want to know, the link is in the description. And I see some people in there, so it seems like it should be working okay to show everybody kind of what's on the auction block. This is lot number 3. And we've got $5 looking for 6 on a 22D key date Lincoln Weedy. So that is where we're at there. I'm going to print. Get this spreadsheet off the printer here. It'd be easier for me to take notes than to try to type and copy. And Paula's helped me out big time. So thank you so much for that, Paula. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, who can say no at these? Well, you know what? When you name your channel Value Hunter, Penny Queen, you kind of pigeonhole yourself. You're forced, if you do an auction, you're forced into offering value, right? So I figure, look, I mean, the market price will be probably above where everything that I offer up today starts. But at least if there's no other interest or no other bids, then you end up at least knowing that, you got a fair deal to start. You throw a bid in there, you get a fair chance at winning something. And if it goes for more than that, fine. If it doesn't, and they sell, like I put prices up there that I'm okay with. A lot of times in the silver category or in some of the the collectability on these, they're way above where I start them. Might even have a little gold on the last auction item again this week. Did that last week. Things got a little bit crazy. All right, let's see here. Printer. I didn't show you the reverse of this, so I will just turn it over and do it that way because it's probably easiest. Sorry about that. Sold the penny for $5. Okay, let me put this in a flip real quick, Penny. Congratulations. Congrats. All right, so I got that in a flip for you, and I will put that in the pile with the other. Yeah, who could say no at these prices? I kind of agree with you on that one. All right, so the next lot that we've got, let's see here. Anybody up for some Ikes, some silver, 40% silver Ikes? These are both from 1971. And I've got 2 items, guys. So I think I left one out on accident. Oh, no, I didn't. So there's 2 items in this lot. So this is a lot of 2, guys. So this is the 71. And I don't have the brown box, but they call this the brown box. But it is sealed in the original government packaging. It's starting to tone up a little bit. They get a little cloudy around the edges when they start to tone, these things. But beautiful mirror finish on the coin. See if I can get, there we go. You guys can see that's the brown. And then in the government packaging is the 71 blue. It's got a COA inside, and behind the COA is a cardboard and then the coin. And they're both San Francisco minted, and one of them is the BU, or the uncirculated 40% silver dollar, and the other is the brown Ike, which is the proof version of that same coin. Let's see if I can get this to just tuck behind here. Nope. There we go. Maybe like that. So you get both of these guys. So we're going to start the bid at 10. Daryl says, hey, I'll go 10 on those 2 coins. That's like below melt value maybe at current prices. Hidden says 10 as well. Penny jumps in ahead and says, I will bid 11 on that lot. So this is for both of these coins. Again, the blue pack, guys, has the OGP, or original government packaging, and the and the brown one does not. So got my spreadsheet out. Okay, I can take some notes while you guys bid on those. Appreciate the bids, guys. We've got an auction. Daryl says 12. Again, guys, just a reminder on shipping, it's only $4 for first class, and I get things out really quickly within 24 hours of receiving PayPal payment from you at the end of the auction. And if it's over that, it would be, if it's over a pound, it'll be $8, but that covers anything that you buy today. So I'll get it all into one package either way. So kind of calculate and think about how much stuff weighs that you're buying. You know, I can easily get both of these in on a first class. If you get 2 or 3, 4 more ounces of silver or other things that are up on the block today, great. When we start getting into some of the proof sets and heavier items, the shipping jumps. That's just what it is. Currently looks like we have, let's see, deferring to Paula, we've got Daryl in the lead at 12. So we've got 12. Do we hear 13? Jeff Brown, welcome. And Silver Shocker, welcome to the stream. And anybody else that I've missed? Corn Dog, I think I saw your bid and mentioned it and didn't say hello. Happy Easter to you. Silver Steeler, thanks so much for stopping in, my friend. Great to see you. I do have some silver on the block today, and excited to have you in here hanging out and spending some time with us. Regardless of who bids, you're all welcome in the stream here, in the chat. Look forward to kind of conversing with you all today on this Easter and hanging out together. Penny said 14. It looked like silver was at 13. Jeff Brown at 14. Penny backed out. We have Daryl at 15 in the lead. A great deal. 2 1971 Ikes. Now, this, I haven't looked at it, but I will double check. I do not believe is a peg leg. I do see a serif at the bottom of the R, which is typically the one of the things you look for on the. Let me turn this light off on the 71s, and then the BU. I don't know if they had a peg leg on the BU version or if it's only the proof. That's what I'm gonna have to find out. Silver Shocker at 16. Jeff Brown came back and said 17. And let's see here. We had, I think it was Penny Queen on all 3 of the first, and it was 5, 20, and 5, if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm wrong, Penny, I'll go back and watch just to make sure. But now I'm going to start keeping these notes as we go. I just broke my pencil lead. All right. Okay, guys, cool. So we've got, Jeff said 17. Daryl came back at 18. Jeff Brown at 20. Daryl says he's out. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate the bids, everybody. Jeff's in the lead at 20. Do we hear 21? Imperial Label, good to see you. Don't worry about, I've seen your fingers. They are absolutely not fat, Paula. All right, let's see. Silver Shocker, how are you doing? And welcome. By the way, Silver Shocker's at 21. So we had Jeff at 20. Silver Shocker says, I think 21's a bargain. Jeff says he's out. Time to go. Shine on. Hey, shine on, Dean. Thank you so much. Happy Easter to you, my friend. Wish I could share some Easter food with you and hang out and shoot the breeze on your back porch, but one of these other days, as the weather continues to warm and people are a little less restricted, more mobile. So we had going twice. Thanks for stopping in, Dean. Appreciate you. And sold. All right. So we go once, go twice, and sold. And that was sold to Silver Label? Silver Shocker. Sorry. Silver Shocker. Congrats. Thank you so much. So I've got this. Do me a favor, guys. Send me an email as soon as you know you've won something, just to make sure that I have your email, and I will send you an invoice. No need to send funds yet. I do everything only through goods and services to pay that fee and make sure that you guys have protection and, you know, lost mail coverage and all the different things that come with that. I will mark you down here. Let's see here, and then get the next item. Silver Shocker. Great buy. Beautiful coins. And congratulations to you. All right, guys. Next on the block, I have something that kind of goes in line with this, or kind of matches the Eisenhower theme. So next up is, again, there's no brown box, but this is you guys can see it already, I know, because I can't. It doesn't come through. The colors don't come through in this as well. It just kind of looks brown, but let me see if I can get it on a different light. No, maybe if I do it this way, but it's like rainbow colors on the rim. It's like a bullseye rainbow. There you kind of start to see some of the purples and yellow. You guys see that? Beautiful cameo on this. This is a 74 brown pack again. And this one we're starting at, let's see here. We're starting this one at 10. And this is a proof brown pack. Again, no outer brown, but we've got no outer brown box, but it came out of a brown box. And it's got this beautiful rainbow toning going around, starting to go around the edge of the coin. And so some people love that, some people don't. I'm personally a fan of toning. I actually will get books going where I try to get all toners. J-Dub, thank you so much, JW. Opened up with 10. Corn Dog, you were just a second behind him on my screen. Silver Shocker said 12. So we've got Shocker in the lead at 12. Again, beautiful bullseye toning, 40% silver, 1974. Eisenhower dollar. See if I can give you guys any more detail on this as you're bidding. So the 71s that we just had mintages in the the 71S, that blue pack, only had about a 7,000 minted. I'm sorry, 7 million minted number, and then the proof was about 4 million. On the 74. Let's see. The proof is 1.3. So this is the mintage on this coin is 1.306 million. And we got Jeff Brown at 15, Silver Shocker at 16. So guys, you know what's interesting is you look at coins like this. I mean, 40% silver, beautiful toning. It's a dollar coin, large, in the original government GSA plastic here. And what's interesting about it is, you know, we see all these guys going crazy on W quarters and all these things, and you know, here's something that has almost half the mintage, right, from, 40, 50 years prior. And I mean, just, there's still some bargains out there on great coins. They're highly collectible. And that's the kind of stuff I'm always looking for. So try to bring that to these auctions. But Silver Shocker was at 16, Jeff Brown at 17. So we got Jeff Brown in the lead with 17 on the beautifully rainbow bullseye toned 74 brown Ike, proof brown Ike with the 1.3 million mintage. We got 17 with Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown says, I like the brown box Ikes. There's something in a name, right? So we've got 17 looking for 18. And what I will do is I'll just wrap these to the winner in cardboard. Peg leg. Let me look. Hold on. Nope. This has a serif on the 74 on the R. Jeff Brown in the lead for 17, looking for 18. We got last call going once. Silver Shocker comes back in, says 18. I mean, the hard thing is, having something in a government packaging like this, you just don't know which ones are going to tone based on environment and age and everything like that. And so without, something being artificially affected, it's like you just got to look through until you find the ones that have that kind of eye appeal, right? With the color where it starts to hit and it does it the right way, where it doesn't go just from one side or another, but it's kind of perfectly bullseyed around. It's pretty gorgeous coin in hand. I wish the camera would do it more justice. It's really, maybe if I angle it a little bit, you guys can see it, but just, Eisenhower's head is just blazing white and all the devices. And then you have that beautiful going once. Silver Shocker's at 18 in the lead. Jeff Brown says out. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate the bids. Going twice. Congrats. Sold 18 to Silver Shocker. Thank you, Silver Shocker. I will get that wrapped in cardboard to protect it and get it on its way to you. Again, just send me an email, guys. This next piece, very interesting. So this is a Nixon coin, and it is from the Franklin Mint. And if you look at the outside, I was looking at some value. They're kind of all over the place on valuations, but it comes in a little case like this. It is a silver coin. It's got a COA. And, yeah, congrats, Silver Shocker. Great win. That's a beautiful coin. But the COA on this next lot, guys, so it's numbered, and it says, let's see if I can get it. There, it says 72. Certifies by the eyewitness pendant charm accompanied by this was struck in solid sterling silver, limited edition, to commemorate the journey to Russia by President Nixon in May of 72. And then what you have is this pendant medal in silver, and it's him shaking hands. It says strategic arms limitation, and then there's maybe some Russian writing on there. I don't know if I can get that real clear. There's toning atop the coin, and it's sort of brown, so I don't know if you guys would dip that to remove it or like it. It's probably coming because of what they've got it hanging on not being silver. So I would think the ring is not silver, and that's why. And then it says a journey of peace, and it shows kind of the Europe and what would be Western Russia, I guess, there. And so we have hidden. He says, hey, I love the Franklin Mint stuff and the sterling silver. You know the collectible value on this probably is why you jumped in there at 15, I'm guessing, hidden, because these things can jump considerably. I've seen some of them go for 2 and 3 times that amount based on their low mintage run or production runs and the value and the silver content in them. I don't know the exact weight. On the edge is marked sterling at one part, and I don't know if I can, let me try to get it out of here and show you in hand what that's like. It is a very cool piece. I'm going to try if I can get this thing. Wow. If I can get the right. All right, get the right side of it. Let me turn my light off on this, and then maybe it'll. Yep, now you can see where it says sterling there. There we go. Finally. Silver Shocker says 16, looking for 17. So you see the sterling insignia is stamped on the side of the medal. Again, let's see. I don't know an exact weight. There's a better close-up for you guys. And it's a proof-like coin, so there's a mirrored finish in the background. The devices are frosty white. Again, it does have some toning. It's some brown toning. Kind of gives them both brown hair, if you can imagine that. And then, again, A Journey for Peace, Richard Nixon, May 22 to 30th, 72. Very unique piece, something that you may not come across again. And you see a little arrow on that, and then there's something written over. I can't make out what that says. Anyway, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful coin, or metal. That's really what it is. Metal or pendant. So we have 16. Rand Goldner, how's it going? Going good. Russia. Yeah, well, I'll just say happy Easter to you, my friend. Okay, and we're sold to Silver. Was that Silver Stealer? Silver Shocker. Thanks, Silver Shocker, and congratulations. And that was for 17. Great purchase, by the way. I don't even. I can't. You stole that when you walked away with it. I think I'm into that for about twice that amount on this metal based on mintages and stuff. But I didn't want to say that to sway anybody ahead of time. But it was a great buy. Great buy. I'll put that in your pile over here. Congratulations to you, and we'll see what's next on the list, guys. Oh, hey, this is cool. Something for everybody. So, as I was going through this today, guys, I just was thinking that it would be kind of cool to put something up that, just put something in different price ranges, and that way everybody gets a chance to bid on something. This is an 87 uncirculated coin set in original government packaging. So you have the envelope, and there's the outer envelope. We're going to start the bidding on this one at 5. Yeah, I know. You did steal that. If you were looking it up and looking for the value, Silver Shocker, that's probably why you jumped in there, I'm guessing, because they could, I think the lowest I saw one go for was about $35. So that's a great purchase at 17. And if you've got a collection or anything like that going of any of those Franklin Mint items, that's a great, beautiful addition. I love the proof finish. They really know what they're doing when they do that. They've minted a lot of coins even for countries and things like that. So, very respectable mint, Franklin Mint, in the products that they put out. So that's a P&D set, guys, and Penny's in at 5, and Daryl said 6 and was in there just ahead of Corn Dog, and then Penny came back at 7. So again, something for everybody. If you guys, have books that you're looking to fill holes, here's one way to get some of those holes filled with brilliant uncirculated coins. So that's a P&D set, and you also then have the mint tokens that are in this package as well. But a beautiful set from 87. Corn Dog says 8, answers back, and Penny says, not so fast, Corn Dog, says $9 bid. So Daryl says he's out. Thank you for your bids, Daryl. Silver Shocker comes in at 10 for the 87 uncirculated set. And I'll tell you guys, if you guys are looking down the list at the last items, it's kind of funny because we've just had the last couple of weeks I started doing these stream auctions, and we have had crazy final lots. And the way that we did it is I started with one item on the block, and then we got some bids going. We got a starting bid of 10. It was funny because everybody in the chat kind of knew what direction I was going with it already and knew that I was going to keep piling on. So they just jumped the bid, and it went 20, 30 before I even had a second item out. And so what ended up happening is, I'd start putting 2 or 3 more things, and then the bids would go crazy. We got into the hundreds of dollars, guys. We had gold and silver and very highly collectible coins like, trade dollars and, bust halves and seeded halves and all kinds of stuff. Gold $1 gold coins. And anyway, a lot of fun, but it did get a little bit wild and out of control on the last lot. So we're going to try it again. I've got a nice pile of stuff here, and we'll just keep adding to it for that final lot to see where everything goes. But it should be a lot of fun. If you guys are just here for the entertainment, you're not bidding, that's okay. But stick around till the end. You'll appreciate it because it was a lot of fun. And hopefully today's will be as well. Thank you guys all for your bids. And we've got, let's see, who is in the lead? Silver Shocker's in the lead with 10. I see going twice, and congrats. So 10 sold to Silver Shocker. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, and congratulations. I will wrap these up with the other items. And yeah, what I do, guys, at the end of these auctions is I just create an invoice. I cut and paste the description in an invoice on each one of these items and move it over, to a PayPal invoice. And I just email whatever email you send me from is the one that I will respond to with an invoice at the end of the auction. It makes it pretty easy. So the next item on the block, guys, we've got some silver in the original government packaging. So this is a 2004 silver proof set. I'm gonna go ahead and carefully open the box and slide it out. Now, I don't know if you guys want this. It's actually got the person who originally bought this' address on this. So I might pull this, or I might just leave it in the box, depending on what the winner wants me to do. But so it's an 04 silver from the United States Mint, and I think it shows you what they went for. Yeah, shows you an 04. So 16 years ago they were $24, and it's got a COA. So that's kind of a rare thing too. Numismatic collectors that cross over into ephemera, right? I think is what they call it, as paper collectible. This might be actually in that category, which is kind of cool. And then you've got the state quarters proof set, and these are struck in 90% silver. And the description is there in the back, 90% silver. Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin. We've already got bidding going, so I'll just go ahead and get the item up here so you guys can see the quality of the item. Really cool. Beautiful proof, frosty finish on all of these. You guys will see. Black and white, just has that beautiful, beautiful. How's that? Good angle. So what we've got, Corn Dog came in at 16. We had Daryl at 17, and he is in the lead looking for 18. Penny Queen answers back and says, I'll do 18. Again, with the COA, but also some ephemera that was, I think I'm pronouncing that right, the paper collectible that was not listed on the description, but was in the box. So it goes with it. I will go ahead and send it off, and it will be from my place to yours. But yeah, I'm not gonna open that thing all the way because it's got the person's name and address on there that originally bought this set. So we'll protect the innocent. So we've got a current bid of 18 with Penny in the lead. Okay, shipping to Europe, Rand, that is a good question. I will tell you what, I have no problem putting a package in the mail and paying the customs on the seller side. However, I will have to give you a quote on that. So what you will have to do, if you want to bid on an item, feel free. I will give you the quote for whatever the rate is. I use GoShippo.com for international shipping. So if you want to go to GoShippo.com and check out the U.S. site and price it out based on weight, estimate the weight and what the customs will be, I'll go ahead and package it up and get it to you, and I'll quote you that price and put it on the invoice for that amount. So that's how that'll work. I know a lot of people don't do international. I have no problem with it. I've sent a lot of stuff to Europe. You've seen my trades on my channel. Do stuff with Germany all the time and other European countries, and also in Canada quite a bit. So Gerald says he's out. Thanks so much, Gerald. Corn Dog's out. Thank you. Going twice. Penny Queen in the lead with 18. Great deal on this silver proof set. I can't remember exactly what the weight is, but I think it's about GoShippo, SHIPPO.com is who I use. Kevin Rose, how you doing, man? Hey, and I think now that I see your name, I don't know if you added the the accent over the I, but I love it because it reminded, when I was watching one of your videos recently, it reminded me, and I'm like, man, I just, I was down on myself for mispronunciation. I go, oh, that way I'm not just reading what I see, but actually speaking to my friend whose name I know, but like you read something and it just comes out the way you read it. So that's pretty cool that you added that. If it wasn't there before, I just noticed it. So Kevin Rose has another great channel, guys, that you should check out. And thank you, Penny Queen. Congratulations. That is another great purchase. A steal of a deal on the 04 silver quarters, 90% silver. I don't know the exact total weight on all of them, but it is a good amount of silver, probably close to an ounce. Let's see, we had 18. I'm just going to mark these down as I go. And we're getting ready for a giveaway. Kevin, you're just in time. I'm going to throw my giveaways today. In 2 more lots, I'm going to do a giveaway, guys. And I will just give you a little advance notice that my giveaways have more than a sticker. Last week I did stickers, and this week it's a little more than a sticker on each giveaway. So I've got some notes and things like that. So next up, guys, again, I have to mention that the weight on this puts us over. I'm going to double check the weight, but I think believe the weight on this is over the 16 ounce. It is not. It is not. So I said it's an upcharge for shipping, guys. But if this is the only item you buy, I can do it at the lower rate. It'll be somewhere in between. I know I said $8 on the thing. It'll probably be $5 or $6 at the higher end of that. It'll probably be $5. Well, we'll do 4 under 16 ounces. We'll eat the difference. But so this is, it says it's the higher shipping, but it's not. If you have this plus any other item that you win, then the shipping goes over 16. So you'll be an $8 shipping territory. But this is a United States Mint 1992 Premier silver proof set. There's a little mark on the box there. I don't know if that is, it looks like it might just be like a little stain or something that might rub off. I don't know for sure. It's got a COA. Beautiful the way they made these. If you guys haven't seen one before, you're in for a treat. United States Mint Premier. It's embossed in silver, certificate of authenticity. And then it's got the identification of all the silver coins, the half, the quarter, and the dime in 90%, just like they made them up till 64. And then it tells you how to open it, special features and how you put it together. Is this a department store tag? Looks like it is, but there's no price on it. I don't know what that is. And then this is velvet with the United States Shielded Eagle on the front. Super beautiful packaging, guys. So there's your box. Put your COAs in there. And what you do with these, there's a little clasp on the front. You open them up, and inside you can actually stick your COA underneath this little ribbon. But this is a padded top part that says silver proof set, and you lift up on the case that holds it. And then you bring this down. You see how that works, guys. Whoops. That's not the right way. There we go. There it is. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I'm going to tilt it a little bit so you can really see it. So you can see you can see my stream in the background. But it says United States Mint Proof Set. They are blazing white coins. Starting bid was at 15. We had Jay at 15. Corndog jumped it to 17. Then back and forth with Daryl at 18. Corndog says 19. Corndog's in the lead with 19. Looking for 20. Again, 90% silver on 3 of the coins. They are all deep cameo. I mean, super deep cameo proof. Beautiful. I mean, the reflection just on the case, you can tell, is phenomenal. But the coins themselves, just, again, that black and white, and it says silver on the outside, and it's just got this beautiful velvet kind of holder. I don't have a spinner here, but I'll just go ahead and do it by hand. Give you a close-up. You probably saw my ugly mug there when I came around, but so that is absolutely beautiful silver United States Mint. That's called the Premier. So they had one of these that came out in like one of the little black cardboard envelopes the same year. And then for an upcharge, they had the set with the beautiful displays. So between 92, so they didn't make the silver coinage in 91 outside of Kamem's, but in 92, they started doing this, and that was the first year of the silver proof set. So if you guys run silver proof sets where you were doing these, then they started adding the state quarters in 99, this is the precursor to that. So a full set actually goes back to 92 if you're doing silver proof sets, modern silver proof sets. Prior to that, you'd have to go back to the 60, let's see, 68, 9, and 70 to get the 40% proof set. Then there was the SMS set in the mid-60s. And then 64 and back, they had proof sets going all the way back to the 50s. In fact, before that they did as well. And the coins were, of course, silver. All right, congratulations. Corndog, 19. Again, great buy. You guys are hunting some value here, and I'm happy to see that. It's fun to hang out with you, give you guys something to do, and keep me occupied here. Congrats. All packaged up, Corndog. We'll see if you get anything else, my friend. And I will adjust shipping accordingly on the invoice I send you, okay? So if you're if that's the only item, I'll just weigh it out. It may be that I can get it in the thing. It'll only be $4. So, but if you get anything else, you know, everything will package together and go priority. So you just mark down, and congratulations to you. I heard you got the other package I sent you too from the other one. All right, guys, this next, so I don't know if you make a video on that, corn dog, but I'm glad you got it safely. This next lot, guys, is in that same series, but this is a 2005 United States Mint silver proof set. Original government packaging. Again, we're going to start the bidding at 20 on this. It does have a COA, so there's 2005 COA. It tells you that not only are the half and the dime in silver, but this one has the Sacagawea dollar, and it also has the 05 Ocean View and Buffalo. So this has both of the S Mint nickels. Can you guys see that? In beautiful deep cameo proof. So it's got both the Ocean View and the Buffalo on the nickels. It's got the silver diamond half, and then deep cameo proof on the sack and on the cent. And then to boot, you've got 90% silver quarters, and there's 5 of them. Again, deep cameo, black and white appearance. And we've got California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia in this year. So that's the 05 silver proof set. We're starting at 20. Corn Dog says he'd go 20 on it. Daryl answers back at 21. Let me find my holder here. Here we go, guys. Get it all in the screen shot a little bit there. Daryl's in the lead at 21. It's a beautiful set. You know, I'd have to calculate, but I think, in fact, I'm just going to look it up if I can do this real quick while I think the melt value on this is above that amount, even at today's silver price with some of the decline that we've recently seen. I'm just going to check it out real quick. I go to Coinflation to price things out, guys. That's what I do. So if you ever hear me quoting stuff, if I'm wrong, if I'm off by a day, if you know the market hasn't opened, silver price isn't going yet, then you know that's where I'm getting my information from. So I blame them. Yeah. So 1.33823 ounces, Troy, of actual silver weight in this set, which at current price is $20.62 melt value. With the other coinage and metal value, the total on this set is $21.73. So we've got, you know, you guys are getting value just on metal value on this set without even the collectability, the numismatic value, you know, in this price range. So good on you guys for recognizing the value, putting your bids in. Corn Dog was at 22. Daryl answered back at 23. Corn Dog at 24. Again, this is the 2005. And if you guys are running books of, you know, with anything that has proofs, this is a great way to get one. I know you probably don't want to break a set like this up, but, you know, it's got everything you need there for multiple books. $25 from Daryl. Daryl in the lead at 25. Did it? Can you still see me? I'll give you a peace sign here. Ran, is that still? Corn Dog says he's out. Thanks for the bids, Corn Dog. Appreciate it. Daryl in the lead at 25. Last call. Oh, no problem, Ram. It was on your side. Okay, well, glad you're back. Glad you're back. You may be experiencing the same thing across the pond there that we are here, which is everybody and their mother is on the internet for a change. Even on Sundays, you know, there's a lot less traffic when people are out at the parks and doing outdoor activities. So everybody seems to be inside and on the net, and it's just eating up all the bandwidth and slowing everything down. Congratulations, Daryl. Great purchase. Beautiful set, my friend. All of these are in immaculate condition. Absolutely love it. And I will get this packaged up carefully back in the box for you here. Thank you for your bids, guys. All right, so that brings us to our first giveaway of the stream. So everybody kind of, yeah, congratulations indeed. U.S. Silver Stacker, good to see you. I have something here, which is a new sticker. It's holographic, so if you guys have done a sticker trade with me before, you don't have one of these. They're relatively new, unless you bought something on one of the other auctions. That's about the time I got them. And on this first auction of the, what is it, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are, we are going to add this U.S. silver certificate from 1957. I like doing this because I can get it in an envelope and put a stamp on it, and it comes with the sticker. And so on the giveaways, you know, it's cost the item, but it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg on shipping. So there you go, guys. So here's what we're going to do. We've got a sticker and a blue seal certificate, and both items will go. I don't know how many I have in the chat. So what we'll do is I'm going to ask you guys, how many are in the chat right now? How many do we have in the live stream? I know I'm on a delay, so I'm just going to wait for the chat for somebody to type it. If you guys can type for me how many we have currently in the chat, what I'm going to do is guess. I'm going to take a number and write a number on the back of the sticker. And then we'll have Paula say go, or I will. I can type go, and then you can guess as many times as you want. How many do we have in the chat right now? We have 20 in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 30. How's that, guys? And between 1 and 30. And what we will do is whoever picks the number first, after I say go, Amir Hucklebearer, good to see you. When I say go, guys, you see go in the chat, start guessing. All right, thank you, guys. And you can start guessing away, 1 through 30. 1 through 30. Any number of guesses that you want. And I will tell you, you guys can go ahead. 1 through 30 go. As many guesses as you want. Whoever hits it first is getting this in the mail from me. The sticker and the silver cert. Haven't seen it yet. You can guess multiple times. And go ahead and stop. I see it. So I see it. I see it. Let me see if I had somebody before the first time I saw it. It had a lag, and then all of a sudden it just lit up with numbers. So I gotta go back here. All right. So the number, guys, I know I saw it at least once, but let me show you. It was 23. So if you want to go back in the chat and look, what I see is I see Rand Goldner with the first 23, right above Kevin, who had 29. Is that what you guys see? Is it Rand? I believe it is. So, we're talking about mailing stuff overseas. Here you go, Rand. You got a U.S. silver certificate from 1957 and a Val Hunter sticker. Congratulations on the giveaway win. And I need an email from you to show me. Yep, thanks for the stop signs. I think I'm on a lag. I think some people are getting it and others are not. Some people are timed well with me and others are not. Yeah, Rand, congratulations. Rand Goldner. Let me write that down. So email me with your address so that I can get stuff out to you guys, whether it's an invoice or whether it's a giveaway win. That's how we're going to do things. I'm going to write your name above this, Rand. so that I know who it's going to, I'm going to put this in with the dollar. I won't forget. I have it written down as well here, but get that going out to you. This is a pretty cool pen. It's full of shredded money. All right. So, yes, congratulations. Dog duty. Yes, let the dogs run. Yeah, congratulations. Absolutely. That's awesome. Happy Easter. All right, guys. Next up on the block, I have a 1962 proof Franklin. It is a pretty cameo looking appearance, but the top half of it has been scratched from probably from a flip or something like that they had it in. So I just want to make you all aware of that and point that out first and foremost. It's why my starting bid is at just about melt value on this coin. It is beautiful, as you can see. Actually, let me see if that's not the best way to do that. There you go. Now you can see what I'm talking about with the scratch. Unfortunately, this proof coin got marked up by that flip that it was in, whatever flip it was in, or whatever did that. But it's still a beautiful coin. It was really cameoed too, which back in the 60s, it was kind of hit or miss. You might get some that were real reflective. Only the earliest runs would have that. But I figured for melt value, having a beautiful 62 proof coin in your collection would be kind of a nice thing. And you can see, the mirrored finish and then the cameo. Unfortunately, nothing I can do about. You know what this would be cool for is if you've got like a Franklin book and you wanted to show the reverse, right? Because you could post this up in there and it would be it's really cameo on the bell. It's really beautiful and in good shape on that side. So anyhow, guys, it's $7, looking for $8. We got an opening bid of $7 from Daryl. Silver Shocker at $8. Again, some scratches across the face, but all in all, just a beautiful proof coin. I mean, even, we get so used to circulated coinage and stuff that then when you get a proof and you see something like that, it's unsightly. We're not used to it, but it's just a beautiful design. I love my Franklin halves. I saw this one in my collection. I thought, I'm going to put that on the auction block today and send that to a new home. Daryl says he's out. Silver Shocker says, yeah, I'll go 8 on a 62 proof. Absolutely. Just in just about any condition, right? It's a beautiful coin. Yep. Any other interest? And Penny Queen's at 9. Yeah. It's beautiful. Great design on the Franklin half, isn't it? I mean, just gorgeous. I mean, like, if you didn't have those scratches, this would have been a grader for the cameo appearance, but it will get used for other purposes. Penny Queen's in the lead at 9. Anybody for 10? Do we hear 10? It's the 62. Appreciate all of you coming out, hanging out with me on an Easter Sunday. It's fun. Going twice, $9. Penny Queen in the lead. Congrats, Penny. $9. Penny Queen. Wonderful. I'll get this in a flip real quick first. Yeah. And your pile of things. All right. Next up, we have a Washington Carver. I'm estimating XF condition, XF plus. This is a commemorative 90% silver, half dollar. So if you guys collect commemorative, this is one for that collection. If you don't, or you haven't seen them, kind of a cool one. It's got Booker T on there and George Washington Carver, which is kind of cool because the next coin I'm putting up is also going to be a Booker T, but it's the other one. So these two kind of go hand in hand. Yeah, congrats. And thank you, Paula. I absolutely. No, you're going perfect, and I appreciate it. It's moving great. When I try to do this on my own, which I've done, I slow things way down, and I don't like that. I like to keep it moving. Actually, everybody's entertained, and look, we all have chances to type a number in the chat. I mean, there's not much to think about, right? We know what we like, we know what we don't like. We'll put a number in, and so we got a $10 opening bid from Hidden on this. Thank you so much, Hidden. And then Silver Shocker answered back, and then Daryl and Corndog with 11 both, and Hidden said 12, currently in the lead. Hugh Jast 15 in the lead. He knows the value of these coins. And this one, like I said, I put XF, I think, on the description, guys, but I would say we're probably better than that. I mean, you can kind of see the wear. I haven't shown the reverse, by the way, which is a really cool map of the United States. And it says freedom and opportunity for all. Yep, that's this is this the 51 or the 52? Hold on. Yep, that's the 51. And Hugh, if you buy anything today and you would just email me to the email at the bottom of the screen, I'd appreciate it. And I would just send invoices out at the end. Shipping terms are located there, and the rest of my terms, as far as anything else, come with the invoice. They come on the invoice. So we got a current bid of 15, guys. Commemorative from 1951. Looking for 16. Mike says 20. Welcome to the stream, Mike. So, yeah, I don't know Mike or Hugh, but I recognize their names. So it's all good. It's all good. Paula, why don't you block Hugh? He can email me, and I can chat with him before the next. And why don't you block Mike and just permanently remove him on the thing and put him in there? And then we'll just go back to the last bid before that. Totally fine. It took me a minute to pick up on it. Hidden's in the lead with 12. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. You Paula, block them out. That's totally good. We're going to delete those. Sorry about that, Hugh. Come up with a better channel name or email me, and I'll get you in on the next one if that's a legit channel. But I just don't know you, and I don't know Mike either. And so we're going to block you out on this stream, and you can email me down below if you want to get in on another one. No offense meant. Yeah, it's all good. We're going to go back to, I mean, look, we're going to go back to a $12 bid with Hidden. So the bidding is back open. Silver Shocker with 13. Hey, you know what? You really haven't. You can block Har too. I don't know Har, Paula. Just keep an eye out. Joe Durbin's out. He usually comes in. He's usually watching the stream and then jumps in at the last item. Aaron Kraus, welcome and happy Easter, my friend. Hey, I've got a package. You're the last person with a package from me from last week sitting on my desk. Oh, Smurf, you know what? I will. I'd be happy to, Badger. I can't, like, it takes forever for the thing to load. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get it to open up, and I'll add you. I just don't want to stall my stream out here. I don't know Bobby either. But, welcome to have these guys in the chat. But on bids, if I don't know them, Paula, I'll let you know. Okay, so Har was out. We still have silver in the lead at 13. Aaron, yeah, can you email me? Just email me the address. If it's on your description and I overlooked it, I'm sorry. But if you can just email me with your address, I want to get this package sent out to you. Yeah, Kevin, it's okay. Those are, you know what those are? Those are the Easter eggs in the stream, right? You got to find the Easter egg like in online gaming. Well, the trolls with these off the wall memes, they're the I need your Addy, and I'll get this thing out to you in the mail tomorrow. I've got the package all ready to go. I just need an address, and I'm going to send it first class. Aaron, you've got you had the end of stream giveaway with that set and the silver $50 and hey, Paula, can you block Bobby Hummer permanently from the channel? Go ahead and just block him permanent. Appreciate it. And then, yeah, I'll go through and report on these on the comments later to YouTube. It's all good. And sold the silver for 13. Congrats. Silver shocker. Appreciate the bid. Let me package that up in a flip for you. The next one's in a flip. I'm not going to pull it out. So I'm just going to leave it in the flip that it's in, guys. And this is a Booker T. Washington. Hey, Paula, are you able to permanently block Bobby? It looks like a different account, like his picture changed. It's so weird. It's like a separate. There's some troll that's got nothing better to do. So they got 50 accounts probably. It's probably one person. I'll be my guess. It's never trolls. It's usually one troll. But that's the 46 Booker T. Let's see. Opening at $10. It's in about AU. You guys can see there's a little bit of wear on the face, but, good crisp. I'm going to guess that that's what that is. Really, the back is what I look at, and I can tell. I mean, there's very little wear on the back, so I don't know if you do. Okay, thank you so much. So we got Daryl in the lead at 12. Big Country, I have not. Rand Goldner says 13, answering back and says, I already have a package coming, so why not? Yeah, it's all good, Kevin. Man, we get a good laugh out of it, a good chuckle, those of us that, are watching and not mentioning it, right? So we'll just ignore it. Paul is on it. If I don't know them or they have a weird name, I'll let you know if I see a weird name that I do know, but I don't think there's too many. It's all good. Rand's in the lead with 13. So it says from Slave Cabin to Hall of Fame, Franklin County, Virginia, in God We Trust. And it's got the Booker T. Washington birthplace. And then it says Liberty. Beautiful, beautiful coin. And then it's got his profile on the front. And it says Booker T at the bottom, 1946. Yeah, let me get see if I can load this in Agi Badger. I'm happy to smurf you, man. If I can get the thing to load, I mean, it literally took 10 minutes to get YouTube to load the chat so that I could even add somebody previously. So it's kind of nuts. And it looks like I'm streaming over Salivate Metal. That's pretty cool. I'm stealing all his trolls so he has a good stream. Okay, thanks, Aaron. It'll go out to you tomorrow, man. I don't know where we are with the bidding, but I think Rand's in the lead with 15, and I'm going to – whoops, that's upside down. Apologies. And I'm going to see if I can pop the chat out here and add Mike. I'm glad I didn't get one last week. Last week I accidentally put StreamYard link in my chat. And I had to go delete it, but I was like, man, if I had a troll in there last time, they could have jumped on. That's what happens to everybody, right? They find your thing and then jump on, and you end up with all that nonsense going on. So Rand in the lead. Okay. Yeah, I will. I will. Hey, and I would say we could add a signature, Aaron, but the only problem with the signatures is I hear the post office is just dropping it anyway. They're not, because of the distancing and stuff. They're just kind of leaving it on the porch and ringing the doorbell, and that's sort of it. So, all right. So sold to Rand for 15. So, congrats, Rand. And again, I'll send you shipping. I might be able to get this in a stamped envelope with the other one, but since there's a bid, there's money on it. The PayPal, it shouldn't be too much, man, but I'll let you know exactly what it is. And I'm going to put it here with the other one and see what we have next on the list. Oh, okay. So guys, next up is a 2000 silver coin. I'm sorry, a 2000 pesetas silver coin from Spain. It's actually, you guys can see it's actually in a capsule. This is from the Barcelona Olympics, guys. And this is in, just need track. I'll get you the tracking. Yeah, so sorry, I've stopped talking mid-stream. Check my P.O. box. Okay, I got that, big country. I'll do it. It says it's been delivered. I'm sure it's there. I haven't been able to get over there, but I'm going to have to go get shipping supplies tomorrow. So when I do, I will let you know. So there is a little milk spot at the bottom of this one, guys. And that's why I want to pull it out so you can see there's some things that are on and some things that are not on the capsule. The milk spotting is on this. But it says Carlos Juan de Rey España, Juan Carlos the First, Rey de España, the King of Spain, 1990, and then the image. Look at the mirror finish on that. And then I'm going to get my other hand in here without touching it. Okay, 2,000 pesetas. So 2,000 pesetas, guys. So this is the Olympiad Barcelona from 92. And I've got two different coins from this series that are going to be up on the block today. These sell, collectively for considerably more than we're starting them out at. And there's a $20 open bid on this, guys. Looking for 21. Hidden says 20. He knows what it is. And the other one coming up, this has the capsule. The other one actually has the wood box that they went in hidden. So just to give you a heads up on that. But this is from the Olympics in Barcelona. These typically sell for about twice what the opening bid is on them when I've seen them. And some are more collectible and sell for a higher price than that, depending on the mintage. Some are more than others. And I think that's the Madrid mint mark at the top, if I'm not mistaken. This is equivalent. The 2,000 pesetas is equivalent to 8 reals. So the cool thing in the history about this coin, when you get Spanish coin with the 2,000 pesetas, is it's an 8 real coin. It's actually, and Silver Shocker comes in at 21. The 8 real goes back to pre-colonial times, right? So we're talking, the Spanish going to South America and taking silver by force, basically having workers, and then shipping it, and they would actually mint coinage before they shipped it back to Spain, oftentimes the mint mark. So they are not both the same. No. The next one is a different coin from 92 with a COA and a wooden box. And it has the same forward, and it also has the running person, but I'm just going to show you the back of it is more of like an artistic design of the running or hurdling man, and it's got a wooden box. That one's the next one to come up. So you have two from the series. Those might be the only two actually that way, but the COA even says 8 reals on the next one that's coming up on the block. So, like I said, typically, opening bid was 20. Typically these sell for about twice that. Collectible wise, this one does have the milk spot on the front, but yes, it is. I want to say it is 925, if I'm not mistaken. 999 maybe? No, 925. That's right. I put it in the description originally. So, Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker, how are you? Great to see you. Okay, Big Country. Yeah, I'll get over there to get supplies, and I will check. Thank you for whatever that is ahead of time. I don't know what it is, but thank you so much in advance, and I look forward to opening that up and checking it out. And I do shout out videos. So if you guys send me any friend mail or gifts or anything like that ever, you know that I'll open it up. I don't think I've ever received something from the YouTube community that I didn't post up. And I just noticed on StreamYards, it tells me how many are viewing. So that's pretty cool. There's 24 in the chat. I was asking you guys earlier how many there were and did not know. Mike, I got you the wrench there, my friend, a while back. So, and we're sold the silver at 21. Okay. All right. So that was Silver Shocker. I'm going to package this back up in the capsule real quick. I'm going to get the other one on the block for you. You guys. So that was a smoking deal. Smoking buy there, Silver Shocker. Great purchase, my friend. I know you'll be happy with that. So I'm going to start. I'll put the next one out the same way, but this is originally what the packaging looked like on this type of coinage. It said Barcelona. It had the cardboard box, and it says proof. National money. And then here's your COA. And you can see it says 8 reals still at the top. That's pretty cool. So this has got the certificate. It's numbered. And then it tells you what it is. It's 925. Just about 24, 27 gram total, 25 grams of plata pura. And you've got your COA. And then inside is a woman. It says proof, 2,000 pesetas. And then you slide this open, and there's your coin. And what I'm going to do is, just like the last one, I'm going to put it up on the block. Carefully open this up. So we got starting at 20. Hidden's at 20. Then we had Silver Shocker at 21, hidden at 22. I don't think this one has any milk spotting. It may. At the bottom a little bit. It seems to be the common area where it gets that. Right by the 1990, it looks like there might be a little bit. So you guys can see the same obverse as before. And it says 1990 on there, but it says 92 on the box. So going with that. And then this one is the same, just with the different design on the front. Just beautiful. I don't know if you can see how the flash white and then the black, but that is a beautiful proof coin with the original government packaging. And so we've got 27, 20, let's see, 25 from Daryl, 27 from Daryl, 28 from Hidden. Paul is out. Daryl's at. Yeah, it was like an eyelash on there. I just wanted to move that and show you. It wasn't like a scrape right across the front. That's what it looked like there for a second. Daryl's in the lead with 30. This is a beautiful piece, Daryl. And everybody that's bidding. I think you guys can tell that. That's why you're throwing bids up there. But yeah, the 8 real coin. Again, really cool. I thought that it says 8 reals at the top. And just a beautiful design with the wood carrying case. Silver Shocker at 31. Daryl came back right away at 32. He says, I have to have this one. And it's like an artistic design of like a runner hurtling over the Olympic rings, which is pretty cool. And I think the last one might have been like that too, just without the rings. Yeah, the other one's just the runner, and this one's the hurdler, I guess. That might be what the difference is there. Silver Shocker answered back at 33. Daryl at 34. You know, when I get these things going, I always welcome you guys to price stuff out at sold auctions on eBay or other places like that to find your values, depending on, you know, Redbook or Gray Sheets, whatever. I try to price things very fairly to get them going, and then expect that, you know, people will know what they're bidding on and recognize the opportunity to pick something up at a steal. But here's the auction list. Perfect. Thanks, Paula. Yeah, Silver Shocker at 33, Daryl at 34, and currently in the lead at 34, Daryl USA. Okay, Paula, thank you so much. I appreciate all the help. It's been great to have you. I don't know what to do with myself, but I'm an hour and a half in, so I'll figure it out. And if Mike Badger's still here, he might start calling. Silver Shocker answers back with 35. And if Mike steps out, that's okay. I can type it in. It'll just take me a little bit longer. Silver Shocker in the lead at 35. Daryl USA thinking about it. And he says he's out. Silver Shocker said he wanted the set. Daryl tried to break him up on it, but just got to the limit. So we're currently at 35. Do we hear 36? Understand, Paula. Absolutely. Thank you so much, dear, for your help. It's been just a real significant help and pleasure to have you on the stream. I love it. I know we're in good company with you moderating and Mike Badger, but appreciate all your help. It's been awesome. Going once. Okay, no problem, Mike. Thank you very much. Sold the silver for 35. Thank you, Paula. Enjoy dinner, and if we're still going and you get a chance to join back, please do. And if not, happy Easter to you and yours, and we appreciate you. Congratulations, Silver Shocker. Awesome, awesome coins. These are beautiful. You will absolutely love them. I know. Packaged back up for you. Let's see here. How do I do this? Okay. The box is unique the way that it goes together. So I'm going to make sure I do it the right way here. I think I may need to open it from the back, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what I do, not the side. Unlike the U.S. coinage, this thing opens from the back instead of the side of the box. It has like a flap. So when you get it, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's like a little flap right here, kind of like the old late 60s and 80s proof sets. All right, Silver. So that one was yours. Yeah, me too, Paula. Thank you so much. I'll get something out to you as a thank you. Silver for 35. Silver Shocker. Next up, we have an 08S. Yeah, thank you, Paula. Hope to see you. It'd be awesome. And Mike, I'll try to type it in because I know you've had some issues with slow internet and stuff. But if you want to call them or just join me in calling them, that's great. And if you can't, that's good too. And excuse my typos, guys. If I type, I'm just trying to get. Let's see, opening bid or starting bid on this will be $10. Rende, no, you didn't miss it. We're about a little better than halfway through. But you didn't miss it. Okay, whoops, I just jumped. I just piggybacked on you, Mike, so I'll defer to you. That was good. You were quick. So again, let's see. This is a U.S. minted in for the Philippines peso, which is a unique kind of a thing, and it was minted at the San Francisco Mint. And you can see the hammer and anvil and then the volcano erupting in the background. And it says 1 peso, Filipinas, with the F on the front. And then on the reverse, which is cool because it says Philippines, basically. And then on the reverse, it says United States of America with the eagle and the shield. So if you guys don't know, this is about the size of a silver dollar. It is also in 90% silver. I'm sorry, I think it's 80% silver this year. I apologize. It might be 90 because it was San Francisco Mint. So if you see next to the date, there's the 2 dots, one on either side. You see a little S next to that? That's San Francisco Mint insignia. And so the total weight on this is over a ½ ounce of silver, 0.5144. So I think it's 80%, but it could be 90, but it weighs, it's like the size of a Morgan dollar or so. We got Jay at 11. Corn Dog followed with 11. Corn Dog said 12. Aaron said 15. Daryl came in a little late with Rand at 13. And then Rand said 16. I'll jump it. And then Jay answered back at 17. And Aaron Krause at 17. So JW is in the lead right now at 17 on my screen. I had JW just before you, Aaron, just a moment before you. on this 1908S. And I know after last week's with Rosa and you going head to head on that Panamanian coin, this is up your alley. I was thinking of you actually when I pulled this out. I was like, that's a that's a coin. I bet if Aaron's here, he bids on that one. So he's in the lead right now with 18. Rand says he's out. Well, thank you for the bids, Rand, and thank you for giving us the heads up. So that's the reverse again. Pretty neat piece of history there for U.S. minted coinage. Jay answered back with 19. Aaron says 20. And it's a beautiful design. There's a story behind the design on this, and I want to say Barber, but I don't want to say that it's Barber, and then it's not. I know you guys can Google it and read up on it. I can't remember, to be frank with you. But it's a gorgeous piece. And the eagle and shield design is just too cool. And with the San Francisco mint mark, 1908, just a cool piece of history. JW answered back at 21, and then Aaron immediately answered back at 22. Oh, wow. Aaron, if you've put a video up and I haven't seen it, I'm sorry. I'm a little remiss. I'll have to get in there and check it out if you haven't. If you haven't, oh, wait a minute. I have actually. You've got it's like a 2x2 holder, if I'm not mistaken, side by side, and there's 2 or 3 coins per row. Is that correct? And then I think I've seen what you're talking about, and absolutely cool coins in there, man. I saw a lot of U.S. stuff though. I didn't realize it was foreign, or maybe that's a separate book that you're working on. But super cool. I love looking at those collections and the kind of stuff that they collect, and how we're all similar and what grabs our interests and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. If you guys haven't checked out Aaron Krause's channel, go over and hit him up. Daryl at 23. Aaron answered right back at 25. And Daryl says he's out, and JW says he's out. So Aaron, kind of last bidder standing here at 25. Any interest at 26? Yeah, on your mail calls. Yep, that is where I saw it. That's super cool, man. Love it. All right, so we've got 25. Last final call, 25. Otherwise, we'll say going once. Aaron at 25, going once. And I'll let Mike do the countdown. Fast roll countdown's fine with me, Mike. If anybody wants to bid, they can get it in, and otherwise we'll close it out and move on to the next one. So you're all good with any time. Any amount of timer you want to throw on the watch, 10, 20 seconds, 30, whatever's good with you. So you guys I was expecting everybody to be stepping away from the table and going to eat something here shortly. So we got a few more lots coming up, about 10 more. So we got a good amount of auction left. Probably get some people going to the dinner table, get a little lull, and then they'll be coming back. Either that or I'll make you hungry talking about it, and you guys will bring some food to your desk or laptop or whatever you're on. It says twice. Last call. All in, all done. Sold to Aaron at 25. And that was for Aaron. So Aaron, by the way, my friend, I would have had to have shipped first class, so that will fit in that envelope. So I will invoice you later. If you'll send me, I think I have the email already from you with your address. I'm going to invoice you for this, but I'm going to leave shipping off unless you end up with anything more that puts you over £1, because I already have a package that is paid to be shipped out to you. So that would just go inside the other package. I didn't want to say that during the auction because it might give you an unfair advantage, but there you go. Now you've got one that's paid for, and that will be on its way to you in a 2x2 with your other items. All right. Let's see. What do we have on? What do we have now on the lot? Yes, I'm going to slip that in that package. Absolutely. Yep. No problem, Aaron. I just didn't want to say it during because, it gives you like a $4 advantage, right? If you're during the bidding, but I know you kind of You kind of thought that probably, but I didn't want to bring it up because, you know, till it closes. Yeah, if you want to wait and see what else comes up, and then I'll just invoice you. That way it's tied to the invoice, and it allows me to print through PayPal for the shipping label. So if you don't mind, just wait until I email you back with an invoice at the close of the auction, anybody that's purchasing anything. So next up, we've got a 64p Philly mint set. It's brilliant uncirculated in a Whitman holder. This item right here. These are beautiful coins, guys. Now, it says it's a year set, but it actually is a mint set. So a year set would have another mint marked coin on here. So you might have a mix of mint marks. It is a year set. Indeed, it's all 64. But these are all Philadelphia mint. And they're brilliant uncirculated. And, you know, I'm going to turn this light off because I think it'll give you a better, it might give you a better view if I do it this way. You can almost see the cartwheeling on those coins, right, guys? I mean, just especially the silver. So that is the 64 set. We're going to open the bidding at 15 on this. These are BU coins. Man, that dime is it's like a BU coin. It almost has a Frosty cameo appearance on the back. It's crazy how well struck the dime and the quarter are on this. Just beautiful. Guys, I'm going to try to get a close-up on this so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I mean, that quarter almost looks proof, but you know, not the mirrored finish in the field, but the devices are like a little bit white, and so is the dime, if you can see that. It's just really, these are in super good shape. This is a super good shape set. Philadelphia. JW says 15. So that's the 1964, 90% silver. So you've got probably, you know what, let me put this down. Here you go. And then I'll try to focus if I can. Boy, that's not the right angle, is it? There we are. That gives you the better view. $64 blazing white silver, 90% silver, year set. Jay's trying to steal it. Opening bids 15. We're looking for 16. Jay's in the lead. And this is one of the older Whitman holders. I don't know that Whitman's making these with the year set imprints anymore. Maybe they do on the higher end ones. I always see them in the box for like $250 a piece for just the plain plastic ones. But this was really cool. It says US year set at the top. And it is actually a year set and a mint set. So it's all Philly mint coins. In beautiful BU condition. Randy at 16. Looking for 17. Rand Goldner. Yeah, I'm Rand. Yeah, both of you guys. Rand and Randay. Yeah, very cool holder, Aaron. I think so. I agree too. I like the way they're frosted. It makes the coins really pop. They're not just, you know, you can't see right through them. Capital holders are cool too, but you're okay to bid. Yep, that's fine. Randay, I just need an email from you at the end of the auction or by the end of the auction so I can send you an invoice. So you just wait to pay. You just send me an email, and then you wait to pay until you get an invoice from me. It'll include shipping. Up to a pound is $4, as it says on the bottom of the screen. Over a pound's $8, and you know it's either first class or priority, depending on the weight. So, single item. Most of the single items are going to be under the 16-ounce weight limit. It'll be $4. No problem. Yeah, I know a lot of people have gone to registration, and I get it, especially with what we saw happen a little earlier with some trolls or people they don't know. You know, they haven't sent them $1 so they know they're real on on YouTube and then they credit it towards their purchase or send it back. You know, those guys are probably doing way more volume. I'm just kind of hanging out, chatting with folks and throwing a few items up. It's I've been doing this long enough to really know if I need that or not, but. All right, so we have 16 from Randay, looking for 17. 17, anybody? Beautiful year set. 90% silver. I don't know exactly what the melt value on these coins is, but, you know, there's good amount of silver in here. You know, 10 or 12 bucks worth of just silver alone. I mean, these are BU coins. If you guys have a book, you're, you know, filling holes. These are in great shape to fill any gaps you may have in your collection. Or keep this beautiful set together. I am sure it came right out of the envelope because they are all in immaculate condition, all these coins. So they're all, for, you know, kind of very similar and similar shape. So. Yeah, I know, silver. You know, look, man. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, it's like the only way you learn not to trust, right? You just trust until you get wronged, right? And then you know who to watch out for. That's it. So. I'm sure that those guys, that some of the guys that I've seen, like Nitrate, you know, does that. Congratulations. Randay, 17. Great purchase. That was a beautiful set. Yeah, like Nitrate does that, and you know, he might have got. He does a lot more auctioning than I do. He might have been burned, so that might be why. Let's see. All right, proof set. Okay, so this next one, similar. Starting price is the same. However, this one doesn't have the writing, but it's also the more scarce than the 64 1959. Now there is some toning starting to go on the half of the quarter and the dime. You can see the silver coins starting to tone up a little bit. I don't know if you can make that out on here. It's kind of around the edges. They start to get that appearance. This is a 59 set. All BU coins though. All BU. You can kind of tell, I think there you can see them, see the light hit them and they cartwheel. And anyway, that is in a Whitman holder. Opening bid. Yeah, all of them require it. Yeah, it's all right, man. I'll get to know you, you know, and then we're all good. And, you know, you just run into folks. Oh, was it 16? Okay. I thought it was 17. Oh, no, we were looking for 17. I wrote it down wrong. I'll correct that. Randy, I got you down on the last one for 16. Not a problem. My bad. So we got the 59 set opened at opened at 15 bucks for the 1959. Randy says, I'll go on this one too. I do a lot of these sets. I add a few of them almost on every auction I do, whether it's weekly or, you know, I might do them bi-weekly or whatever. But, you know, I just think they're cool. A lot of times, you know, I'll end up selling them for less than I got into them and moving them from one house to another. But they're neat sets. I'm addicted to buying these kind of silver sets, especially these older dates, 59s and 60s and in the 50s and, you know, all the 90%ers up to 64, just because it's just a cool way to collect silver in my book. You know, a lot of people buying kind of generic rounds and stuff like that. I'm like, you know, hey, if I can get for a little bit more some numismatic value, I'm all about that. And I'm not specifically, I guess I am kind of specifically a proof of mint set collector. That's mostly what I do is collect that stuff. But Silver Shocker's answered back at 16. He says, hey, I got a package coming my way too already. So now you got two bidders with no additional mail expense, right? You're in the same boat. So we got Silver in the lead, Silver Shocker in the lead at 16. I appreciate the bids, guys. It's fun hanging out with you. Pushing up on the 2-hour mark too. We got a couple more here, and we'll do another silver certificate give and sticker giveaway, and then roll into the last few items of which are actually some pretty cool things for the end of the stream. We should be, I don't know, another half hour to under an hour, I would think, but another half hour. Mike answers back, says, I'll take the 59 set at $17. Looking for 18. Silver Shocker says out. Oh, 4K. What's up, my brother? Hey, dude, I'm so glad you got that and it came in. I figured at some point I'd see a mail call with some oohs and ahs. But even if you don't, man, to know that you got it and you love it is awesome. And I got to tell you, I knew you would because I loved it, and it's like we run in circles. We watch channels of people that kind of open and get into stuff that we like. And so I know we have similar tastes in coins, and that set was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I loved it. I've actually didn't post it up on this week's auction, but I have a proof set from the same year. So it was a Philadelphia minted, but the proof set, and it's in the old original box. And I was thinking about it for this auction. I was thinking, no, I'm gonna wait like a week or two because I started maxed out on my list. But there's another one I've got that I had a duplicate of, like that one. Very beautiful set, just absolutely just gorgeous, too gorgeous, man. Hey, no way, Sheldon, what's up? Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you and the boss. Hopefully the boss is in there. We're hanging out with Sheldon and the boss all the time. Yeah, looking for 18. And so Sheldon says 18. He's coming in at 18. And if his bid holds, he wants me to send it to Mike. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, Ran, other than maybe just internet connection right now or something. But I think most of the time there's 3 little dots over to the right side of the chat, and you're able to look. Hey, 4K and Sheldon, thanks for cruising in here. I know when I start earlier in the day, I may cross over with like church services and stuff like that because you guys are, another hour or 2 behind, and I'm in Central. So I'm trying to pick the right time of the day to get everybody, but yeah. Yeah, it is not a good idea. How do I block that? Can you remove that comment? I'm just going to remove that one comment, Ran. But I just ask you guys to keep it PG in the chat. Appreciate it, though. Actually, that's a 4-letter word, but it might be a PG word. I remember PG movies growing up, man. It was amazing. I mean, I was watching some old PG movies that with my kids that were rated PG back then, and now you look and it won't let you go. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I thought I had used that feature even as of like yesterday. So that's a trip. Yeah, it is 4K, dude. That is such a beautiful set. I mean, that's like a pinnacle set. I mean, you start getting into those older dates. 55 and below. Really, 56. They had the Type 1 and Type 2 $50, and so on the Type 1s, the prices go crazy. I mean, that $50, could be $100, could be thousands, if depending on grade. And you start getting back into then the 55, and then you start getting back 54. I love all those. And man, I mean, are they just beautiful? There's something about them, right? Just the older the date goes back like that, the more attractive the coin is. All right, so we have this one sold to Sheldon for 18, and I think he said send it to Mike, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to wait to hear from him to verify that, but sold to Sheldon for 18. Thank you, Sheldon. Appreciate the biz. I'm so glad that you guys joined. My island friends kicking back, chilling out, showing up. All right, guys. So, Mike, you want to throw up the next lot? We've got the 1928D $2 Red seal, it says not. It should say note. That was a typo. And it is in an archival holder. This is a red seal note. I'm not gonna pull it out of the holder, even though it's got a little. Let's see here if I can get that off. It had a little plastic on the, or a little sticker on the holder. It was kind of like blocking the view, but this is the old $2 style, the first after the size transition, I believe. And this is has a starting bid at $10. It is the Julian and Morgenthau edition. There is a crease down the middle and a little fraying at the bottom, but other than that, no major tears or pinholes that I could identify. Yeah, that is in decent shape. And again, this is like thick plastic. So I don't know if we have any currency buyers in here, but this is one that if you don't have the red seal, $2. A lot of times you get them and you're like, oh yeah, but they're from the other years, right? They're the 50s and up. But to get one of the 28s, you can always tell because the size of the number 2 over here on the side, on the red seals, they look a little different when they're kind of like, when they're side by side. So we'll open the bidding on that at $10 to start. And it's kind of like that funny back appearance, right? It's got like that weird Monopoly money look on the reverse. And it's a cool one for those of you who are nickel collectors. It's got Monticello on the back. Eric Bersano came in with 10. Silver Shocker tied him or right after him with a $10 bid, and then JW with a $11 bid. And then Eric said, I'll go 12 on that note. May have picked up on something that I missed. Yeah, I know. Funny back, right? It's pretty cool. It's like Monopoly money almost. Huge margins on the sides too. You notice that? It's just the way they all were. Just a really neat $2 with Monticello on the back. And then you've got, whoops. And then, of course, you got Jefferson on the front. So just like the nickels, Monticello and Jefferson. And this is the old 28. So we got Eric in the lead with 12. And he may be catching something that I'm not, because I'm not an expert on currency. And there's certain blocks and serial numbers and different things that can be worth a lot more than others. And so you get a lot of guys that know exactly what they're buying when it comes to currency. I'm not that guy, but JW answers back at 13. But I think they're really cool to have in the collection. So that's what I always try to do. Yeah, cherry indeed. Raja. Lisa's Treasures, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy Easter, everybody, by the way. Sheldon and Pays, happy Easter. 4K, happy Easter to you, my friend. And Lisa's Treasures, everybody else that I missed. Eric, if I didn't wish you a happy Easter earlier, and everybody else that's joined and carved out some of your Easter to hang out, appreciate it. Yeah, Rand, $2 was. I mean, when you think of what you could buy with that back then. So we got Jay in the lead for 13. Do we hear 14? Jay's in the lead with 13. Silver Shocker answers back and says $14. Thanks, Randy. Silver's in the lead. Silver Shocker at 14. Looking for 15. Hey, Paul Hampton, welcome to the stream. Happy Easter to you. Hope your day's going good. Hope everybody's feeling well, staying healthy and happy. And we're all trapped inside, so it's cool to have, some fun things to do and interact, hang out, chat. Eric Bersano answered back, 15. Eric in the lead at 15, looking for 16. Again, this is the 1928 $2. It's a 28D, as you can see right there on the corner of the note where the series is listed. It's also up there above the serial numbers. 28D. Sullivan and Morgenthau Jr. signed this note. Man, I always want to flip it like I do a coin. Silver Shocker answered back at 16. Eric says, nope, 17. I know, the more you look at it, the more you want it for your collection. I'm the same way. I sit there and admire it. And I'm like, man, it's beautiful. I want my currency book to have that thing in it. I've got a little currency collection going, and I'm probably getting to the point in the next, I don't know, year or so where I will get rid of everything that's in my currency collection and start replacing them with graded items. Start looking at, certain levels of grading that I want, and then, go to the grading service for that. Silver Shocker answered back 18. Eric says he's out. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate the bids. We have silver at 18. Anybody for 19? Are we all in? All in, all done? We'll count it down if so. Appreciate everybody's patience. We're looking for 19. We're at 18, looking for 19. We got silver in the lead. I got a moth flying around my house here. We got, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, silver in the lead at 18, looking for 19, going once. Going twice. All in, all done. I think so. I think we are sold at 18 to Silver Shocker. Okay. There you go. Silver Shocker. Congrats. Put that one in the pile. I got another note for the next item, guys. Let's see here. We've got, all right. We've got this is a 1953B, and you can see there is, like, it almost looks like a burn mark, but it's not a pinhole. I'm holding it up to light, so I'm just going to call that a stain on either side. Yeah, hold it up to light. It doesn't show through. There is some creasing, so there's 3 folds. There is a little bit of staining on the reverse, and what I will tell you guys is there's one part of this note. Let's see if I can find it. Right down here, there is a triangular shaped or a delta shaped tear in right around the corner right there, but it fits together. You can't really even see it. You can't even tell that there's something there. Even up to the light, I can't tell, but it does exist. But this is a 53D, and it is a star note. So I'm trying to give you guys, full disclosure on the conditions here. And congrats, Silver Shocker. Yeah, that last note, super nice, man. You'll be excited to get that in that package with the other stuff, and appreciate everybody's bids. So this one is the 53P. It says P, it's B. I think I misprinted numerous times around here. I was typing fast. It was kind of like, and so it's the Smith Dillon signatures. So you have Smith under the left side of the note and Dillon under the right. And it's a red seal. Star note. So if you guys are star note collectors, this one's opening at $10. We have Corn Dog at 11. Corn Dog comes out swinging. Appreciate you, Corn Dog. You working on a Star Note collection? Pretty cool. What's weird is I didn't even realize until I think it was like last year I was collecting Star Notes, and I went back to some of the older ones, and like even the look of the star changes, you know, as you get back into the older ones, like they get bigger, and it's really it's a unique and kind of specialized little area, but pretty cool to, you know, cool conversation piece nonetheless to have these replacement notes. And I don't know on the blocks and the serial numbers and again the signatures which ones are more. I think there's a website you can type that stuff into and figure out which ones, you know, have a higher issue or not. But Silver Shocker answered back, said 12. So we got $12 looking for 13 on the 1953B $5 red seal. The cool thing about U.S. currency is even with the discontinued, they will, you can take this stuff into the bank and exchange it for cash. So you always get your base amount. It's kind of like having base metal or you know, precious metal value at the bottom of whatever numismatics you're into. You know, it's like there's an intrinsic value there that you can't get rid of as long as the fiat's holding up, which right now it's, you know, probably going to be strong and for some time, but it will eventually go the way of all fiat currency, right? We know that historically. Silver Shocker said 14 in answer to Eric's bid, and then Corn Dog's out. Thank you, sir. And then Eric answered back at 15. So we have a $5. I think I started with the reverse on this one, but I'll flip it back over to show you guys again. A couple of minor stains on there, some folding, but all in all, relatively good shape with the archival quality. Thick. This is a thick plastic holder, guys, not the more flimsy ones. So to keep that note in good shape for you, I will put this between two pieces of cardboard when I ship it so it doesn't get folded up or anything like that in transit. Silver Shocker answered back at 16. Thank you, guys. Looking for 17. We've got Silver Shocker at 16, looking for 17. Eric's thinking about it. And this is my last currency note, except for a couple of items for the last lot, which is my pile on. So I'll give you a little glimpse of what I plan to do on that last, add it all to the last pile. Add as we go lot. That's what we've been doing every week. It's pretty fun. It makes you get all jacked up from it. You leave the last lot of the stream and you're just like, your adrenaline's pumped. You don't know what to do with yourself. Thanks, Eric. Eric's out. He says no longer thinking about it. Silver Shocker in the lead at 16. Going once. Going twice. Unless we hear 17. We got Silver Shocker at 16. And twice, and all in, all done. So anybody get out of the house to go to the park? I know my family, they found a trail to go walk on where like there's nobody else around or whatever. And who knows? That's probably what all the neighbors do, right? Like go try to find a trail and go walk. A good deal indeed. Yep, 4K. I think so. So we're going to say sold at 16 to Silver Shocker. Congratulations. Really nice purchase. Got another note for the collection, my friend. Cool deal. And that brings us to the next giveaway, guys. So don't jinx it. I don't know what I would jinx or if that was even me you were addressing, but I am going to put the next item up, which is a giveaway item. It is a 57B silver certificates, blue seal, silver certificate, blue seal silver certificate, and another Holographic Value Hunter sticker. Another one of the holographics. So if you guys don't have this one, it's the new one. It's come out. And then we've got the silver cert. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Put it on the other side. Blue seal. There you go. Easter hamburgers. That sounds good. That sounds really good, actually. I'm just about starving right now. So can't wait to get through this. Hey, Clinton. Happy Easter, brother. No problem. Hey, you got to work. I know. Hey, man, happy to have you back. And you know what? We're just all hanging out, just chatting. So, yeah, we'll do some auctioning because it helps me figure out how to pass the time on a live stream. But, you know, it is what it is, my friend. So we're glad to have you at home, safe and sound, enjoying some YouTube. I know. How sweet is it, right? Thank you. Lake House Beach actually designed that for me and sent that to me. And then they came out with a holographic, right? And I was like, oh, I got to get it in holographic. So that is what I've got here, Randy. So here's what I do, guys. Right now I got 20 in the chat. We've lost a few in the last minute. So you got better odds. So I'm going to pick a number 1 to 25. 1 to 25. And let's see here. I'm going to write it on the back of the sticker between 1 and 25. All right. And then you get to guess as many times as you would like. As many times as you would like. All right. There's the sticker. The number's on the back, so it won't change. Write as many times as you would like, 1 through 25. When I say go, and you guys can begin. As many times as you want to guess. When I see the number, I will tell you to stop. 1 through 25. I don't see it yet. Let's see. Do I see it? I see it. You guys can stop. I can't get the emojis to work for the stop sign, but you can stop, stop, stop. Let's see here. If I can find a stop sign, I'll tell you. I can't find it. All right. I'm just going to type stop in the chat. There you go. You won't believe it. You won't believe it because you know what's funny? All right, guys, stop typing. We got it. All right. So I'm going to go back up the chat here just to make sure that nobody else was there. But what's funny is if I'm not mistaken, I think Randy was saying he needed that sticker. And he was like, oh, man, I got to have that one. Nope. I'm so sorry, Randy. I tell you what, though, I think you bought something, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you? Yeah, you did. So I'll make sure you get one in with your Philly Mint set, my brother. But I've got this sticker going to JW. I got JW right under hidden, right sandwiched in between hidden's guesses, rather. JW 12 with the right answer. So you got that sticker. JW, you got that star note. Guys, even if I've sent you something before, I don't keep addresses. So if you guys wouldn't mind sending me an email, that way I have your address and where to send this. And JW, I'm going to write your name on the back of this so that you see that number 12, you were the winning guess on that one. And you got the silver certificate, and it's going inside that. It will get sent out to you. Greatly appreciate it, and congrats. JW. Very cool. All right, a little bit of silver on the block next, guys. So just, keep it moving right along. Mike, you want to put the description up? I'm good with that. I'm ready to stack this next item up. I have it in a circular holder. If there's anybody from Philadelphia, if there's anybody that is a silver stacker or silver collector, this is an extremely collectible round. This is a proof style with the mirrored finish. It's actually numbered limited edition. This is 4289. Mike Schmidt, number 20, Philadelphia. Silver round. It's 1 ounce. Troy, 999. And you can see, let me see if I can get, I might have to take it out of the case to get it. No, that'll work. It's close enough. Get a little reflection off there. But see, it says limited edition. It's got the number stamped into the front underneath. It says number 20, Philadelphia Phillies. If there's any Phillies fans, any collectible silver fans, this was put out, I think, in 1990, if I'm not mistaken. Corner Dog says $20 on that. So it's got Mike Schmidt, number 20, Philadelphia Phillies. And then on the back, on the what I guess is the back or the reverse of it, It says player of the decade, career 548 home runs, Major League Baseball 1990, 1 troy ounce 999 fine, and it's got a reeded edge you guys can see in there. But that is what it says on the back of the round. JW answers back at 21. I lost my stand here. Let me get situated, guys. Maybe this way is better. Yeah, likely so. There it is, guys. The Mike Schmidt silver round. Jay's in the lead at 21. So, yeah, for you guys that collect vintage rounds, this one from 1990 is, you know, they were limited production runs. It's really cool to have stuff that, you know, crosses over. Again, you get silver stackers, you get coin and, you know, numismatic currency, metals, things like that, collectors, tokens, and then also Major League Baseball, right? So what ends up happening with these is you get multiple audiences, and that's always what I'm looking for. You know, if I can find something where I can take a piece of silver, but, you know, you might get that Mike Schmidt fanatic, you might get that Phillies fan, you might get that person that was born in 1990s when he was named player of the decade with 480, whatever it is, 482, I think, 548, sorry, home runs. You know, just a really cool item. You know, it's more than just a piece of silver, right? It's like a talking piece. 22 silver shocker. Daryl USA answers back at 23 for the Mike Schmidt piece. We got a Mike Schmidt fan in our midst, or a Phillies fan, I'm guessing. Daryl in the lead at 23. In a capsule with a black foam insert. And on the back, again, career home runs, 548, player of the decade. Very cool. Thanks, Corn Dog. He does look like a rock star, doesn't he, Randy? Really cool. I gotta leave it on the front because that image, yeah, that's the money shot right there, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful round. If you guys have, you know, Dansko round book, I mean, this one will really stand out compared to others. It's pretty neat. Put it up to next, you know, other coins in your collection, and anyway, it's a really neat. I've actually got one more piece like this that's not listed, but that's going to be on the block. So I would just give you a heads up to that. Not from the same series, but similar in its round themes, you know, famous individual rounds. So we got Daryl USA at 23. So all in, all done. We'll say going once. We can go ahead and count it down, Mike. We got Daryl USA at 23. I think Corn Dog said out. Oh, Silver Shocker may still be thinking about it. We're looking for 24. We got Daryl USA 23 going once. Kind of a proof style, you know, with the mirrored background. Yeah, I'm on a delay. My live stream, I've got a pop-out chat. My live stream is actually showing up later than the YouTube, which is where I'm feeding from. So that's weird. Anyway, going twice, and we all in, all done. And it's sold. Silver Shocker says he's out. Thank you so much. Sold to Daryl USA at 23. Congrats, Daryl. Very beautiful round. You're going to enjoy this one, my friend. I know you'll love it. Are you a Schmidt fan or a Phillies fan or Major League Baseball fan? Is there anything in particular that you were after there or it's just a super cool round that you're like, I got to have that? Just curious. While we wait for Daryl to let me know. I'm going to put the next item up here. Let's see. So Badger, we've got the 75 Bermuda set. So guys, more silver. I kind of got the end of this. The end of this is sort of loaded up on silver. So what we have here, this is a first day cover from 1975 of the Royal Visit to Bermuda. And it's in this like plastic outer sleeve. And then on the back, it has a clip. So it unsnaps like that. And you start with the 1975 $25 sterling silver coin of Bermuda. And it goes through and walks you through exactly what it is and why it is what it is. And then underneath that, and I've got the address of who this went to originally covered up, just because. But there's this outer holder that kind of shows the address and then the coin. This is 1.5 ounces of silver, average weight, guys. So you've actually got more than that. It's actually over 1.5 ounces. I don't know the exact, but it's over 1.5. And inside is a first day covered. Okay, so inside that, you have the Bermuda flag, the British flag, Royal Visit, February of 75. This is, larger than crown size. I mean, that's 1.5 ounces. You got Corn Dog comes out with 35 swinging. And then it says Hamilton, Bermuda, so it's stamped that. And then it says Royal Visit with the stamp. So this is a first day cover, guys. Then on the back, look at the black and white effect of the Royal Visit writing on there. And the crown and the what is that? I forget what they call that. It's like a staff, right? With the, I want to say chalice, but that's not right. So certificate of authenticity contains a proof. Bermuda, $25 sterling coin, and then the Postmaster General. Looking for 36. We have a bid on this beautiful 1.5 ounces, $25 Bermuda commemorative. And I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to stand this up. Maybe like that. Nope. Here we go. Oops. I got to put it like right under the coin. Otherwise, it's so heavy it slides off. So there you go, 35. It is a fat coin. I mean, it's over 1 ounce. I mean, it's like 2 ounces, and then we're just about, and it's 925. So total the actual silver weight's over 1.5 ounces of silver. Beautiful coin, perfect finishes, black with the white, blazing white, deep cameo on Elizabeth II. Young Elizabeth on the front. And you can really tell that. I mean, it's been encapsulated ever since 75. Whoops. And then Royal Visit, February 16th, 75. $25. So, this crosses over. Again, like I talked about, what I collect, guys, a lot of things that are, not just coinage, but if it's got a first day cover like this, right? Like there's stamp collectors, first day cover collectors, things like this that, give you some more intrinsic value than just the coin or the silver. I mean, it's, covers, you get people that are collecting Bermuda stuff, Royal Visit stuff, Queen Elizabeth stuff. So it's just kind of a neat, multifaceted piece. I think the more you see it and you see that blazing white, I mean, it's just, the way the light catches it too in hand is totally different. You guys can probably get a sense, but every nuance in, kind of her neck and her cheek, you can just see the contours when the light hits it in hand, totally different. It's beautiful. So I got, Silver Shocker at 36, Corn Dog 37, Hidden said 38, Corn Dog answered back at 39. So we got a current bid at 39 with Corn Dog in the lead. Do we hear 40? I'll leave it on the black and white background side here. Corn Dog in the lead at 39. Do we hear 40? I got 39. Do I have 40? I'm horrible at that. I need Big T here to call it down for me when I get into the auction mode. Oh, man, he's great at it. He'll ramble off. You get so many people that are good at that. And there's, I've tried it before. I just fumble it. half the time I think the guys that are like professional auctioneers are just rambling nonsense, right? And then they throw a number in there. It's like blah 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 40 or blah 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 41. You know, it's like just gibberish. But either that or they're talking so fast that you can't understand what they're saying. Hidden says he's out. Thanks. I know. It is a beautiful piece. It's kind of a hard time parting with it, to be frank with you. I was just looking for really nice, beautiful stuff to put in the auction this week, and this was staring me in the face. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Turn my collection over. That's what I always do, you know, move stuff along. I'll buy other cool stuff and then put that up too, you know. It's kind of my MO. Silver Shocker came in with a $40 bid. Hidden's out. Silver Shocker's in with 40. Do we hear 41? Silver Shocker in the lead at 40. Do we hear 41? Corn Dog answers back at 41. And I'm good with $1 bids, guys. $1 increments all the way up to 50, and then we go to 5. So we got Corn Dog in the lead at 41. Anything over, if we get up to 50, anything over 50, we go $5. So a $50 bid goes to 55 to outbid it, just so everybody's aware. Oh, I just realized I got the wrong email at the bottom. I got to fix that, guys. If you guys are answering that banner, I got to edit that. It's 7947. The email's right, but the one that was scrolling had the wrong email. I just noticed. Here we go. Silver says he's out. Thanks, Silver. So Corn Dog in the lead. I think those were the only bidders, Hidden and Silver. Said they're out, so we'll count it down. We got Corn Dog in the lead at 41, going twice. All in, all done. Thank you for your bids. Gentlemen, Corn Dog wanted this one. He kept answering back. Where are we going? Wherever you want, Hidden. Wherever you want, man. I love having all you guys in my stream. I've been interacting with many of you for years on YouTube as a, you know, just as a viewer, and then started putting some content out. Now, you know, now doing streams and things like that. It's pretty cool. It's fun. Glad you're here. I know. Sold the Corn Dog for 41. It is a sweet coin, my friend. Congratulations, by the way, my friend. Congratulations, Corn Dog. Awesome, awesome piece, man. For 41, that is a steal. I'll go ahead and get it packaged back up safely. Inside the holder here. There's your outer sleeve, snapped in place. On its way to you, my friend. All right, what do we have next? All right, Blue Seal certificates. So, guys, the way this one will work is I've got Blue Seal certificate notes from 1957. They're in various conditions. So I just, you know, I'll show you guys like multiple of them, right? I use them for giveaways and things like that. Some have little tears in them. They're pretty circulated, but these are, if you don't have a silver certificate and you want one, just want to make sure that they're available to you. If you don't, just win. Some of them, this one's even got tape on it, you know. But I will do these for $3. Buy it now. So you can just type 3 into you can type 3 into the chat, or you can type the word or the letters bin, B-I-N. So type bin or the number 3 if you want to bin more than one of these. If you want, you know, 2 of them for $6 or 3 of them for 9 or whatever. I just pick them at random, and you just write the number. You'd say bin 3 or bin 4, right? And then you know. So anybody, I just throw them up there every week in case anybody wants some. I got a bunch of these 57 notes that I use for giveaways and things like I said. So no, not all. Just one for $3 hidden. But hello, Victoria, and happy Easter to you. Thanks for joining. So anybody on these notes, $3, buy it now. Multiple is fine. Multiple is fine. Just let me know. I'll try to pick some that are nicer out of the stack until we get down to the bottom of the barrel one of these weeks. Yeah, each, I know. How many are here? Let's see. I'll tell you. I believe there's 32, 31 or 32. Silver Shocker. We'll go ahead. If we don't have any buy it nows or any bids, I'll go ahead and take these down. And if you guys want, just let me know, or you can email me afterwards. That was a fixed price listing. So, just let me know. And every week I kind of put them back up there. Jay, you want one? I'll put you down for one. So I got JW for one. And Eric. All right, Eric. And just be sure to send me an email, guys, so that I can send you an invoice. And by the way, this might be helpful, Eric times 3. This might be helpful, Jay times 1. Let you guys know. So on these things, I will just put a stamp on them and mail them. So there is no additional shipping charge. If you don't have anything from me already, it's just going to go in, one of the plastic sleeves inside some cardboard, or inside the plastic sleeve in a blank envelope with a stamp, and I'll send it out to you. So you guys don't have to pay an extra $4 for shipping if you didn't buy anything else. It's $3. That includes the shipping on a note or multiple notes. So Eric, when you get an invoice from me, it will not have an additional charge. It'll just have the charge for the 3 notes, shipping wise. If you didn't get anything else, I can't remember if you did. But thank you guys, and just come back to me. Anybody else, if you want any, or send me an email later. And I'm going to move on to the next item, which is a Morgan silver dollar. So we're going to go ahead and say that one's. Let's go ahead and count that one down, Mike. Just say going once on the notes. Let's just do that. So it's officially closed. We're going once, going twice, Corn Dog, I have your email address. Yes, I will email you. If I have your email address, then definitely. If I don't, if you're new, if we haven't done anything before, a trade or you haven't bought anything, then just send me an email. Paul Hampton wants 3. Okay, thanks, Paul. Glad I put him back up. Paul times 3 going, and so that's going. What did I say? Once, twice. All right, and there we go. Mike's saying going twice. All in, all done. All right, so we got Paul at 3. Okay, Ran. Hey, thank you very much, and happy Easter to you, my friend. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Thanks for burning the midnight oil with us. Randy, you got 1. No worries, man. You're in. Again, you could email me if you wanted more than 1, or if you missed it. Let me write you down here. Randy times 1. I got you, bro. No problem. I know. Well, on a bin item like this, no big deal. I got a bunch of them. I'll come back to it. I put them up last week too. I just put them up every week, and they randomly go out as people want them. I'll throw them up there until they're gone. All right, guys. Next up. Okay, so this is a lower mintage. Thank you, Ran. We'll see you. Yeah, hit me up later if you want one. Absolutely. And Randay, I got you down for 1, so I'll include that on invoices. So this is a 96.0, guys. So here's the flip for it. It's a 96.0, 4.9 million minted. So this is a low mintage Morgan. It is circulated, but it is a, if you look in a red book and gray sheets at the price jump on these, even in these grades, you know, when you get down, the difference between these and the more, you know, common date is pretty significant. So you got 4.9 million minted. Oh, that's super cool, Aaron. What did I miss? What did I miss, Hidden? What are you telling me? What am I doing? Am I going back? Did we not close? Is that what happened? I didn't close the coins? I don't know what you guys are even talking about. Oh, I'm just going to let the chat continue. The banter will go on, and so will I. All right, guys. So we have the O. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know if – I'm not going to put it on the mic, guys. I can't. I got to get better or get on OBS or something, because on StreamYard, I got to like open up another one. And with everybody on the internet these days, it just slows down my bandwidth and crashes my thing. So this is an O. You guys, you know, look up the mintages, guys. Like most of them are in the, you know, 9 to, you know, many more tens of millions range. And then you get these like 1896 O's that are down in the 4.9. It's a lower mint. I mean, you know, the ones that start getting down much lower than that are the I know you are, Hidden. Hey, I never take anything personal anyway, brother. It's all good. We're all having fun. That's the whole point, man. If we're not having a good time, we're not hanging out. I just missed that I have Joe Durbin and Diane Durbin here. I need to fly her out here and have her singing to you guys. That's the only difference, right? I don't have the voice for that, or the Vanna White singing in the background for you guys on the bids. But this is the 96.0 at 4.9 million minted. It's a good date. Scarcer date, guys. And I'm going to try to focus this a little bit better. It is circulated, but you still got some good details there. It's 20 from Silver, 21 from Jay, 22 from Silver. Shocker answering back and looking faux, 23. Indeed. So we've got a bid of 22 from Silver Shocker. Do we hear 23? You know, this is one of those that, you know, you might not go in a little bit higher grade, might not go drop the 50 to $100 to pick one up, right? And you've got a hole in the book and you're like, all right, just want to put something there for now. And it's a beautiful coin, and it is a circulated coin, but it is a rarer date, 4.9. So it's kind of what I figured when I threw it up here. I'm like, you know, there might be some folks that are missing that slot in their Morgan book, in their Morgan Dansko, right? And they're just looking to fill it. So we'll throw one up. And this is the last lot before we go to the final, guys. We got one more lot after this. We're pushing up on 3 hours. And so we're going to do one more lot after this, guys, which is a various lot. It's a pile-on lot. I know. I will not do that. And I won't even sing to you, Paul. I will not serenade all you guys. But if I can get Diane to jump on the stream with me one of these days and sing to all the coins, I might even, you know, I would be willing to do that because she's awesome. Or I can get Mama T in here to chat with you guys, or one of these other, you know, auction spot or auction house wives that are supportive and helping their husband move a bunch of coins into the YouTube community. Badger, that's TMI, bro. As long as you don't tell me you shave them because you're like a bicyclist or something. You know, that's always okay. Do not. The only singing I do is when I jump when I've been on chats with them. Like I was on Cajun stream, we were doing auctions for a while, and I would sing to them little John Cougar Mellencamp every time I'd see the both of them in the chat together, because I always think of that song Jack and Diane when I hear Joe and Diane. You know, it's just the classic that comes to mind every time. All right, so we have, where are we, Mike? We've got silver at 22. Let's count it down, guys. So last item, it's this scarce date 96O Morgan. And are we all done? We got the 96O Morgan on the block, guys. Looking for 23. Let's count it down. Going once. It's a beautiful coin. Classic Morgan design that we all love. She's got some wear, but she is a scarcer date. I don't know what survival is either. I mean, they talk about, that's what Ken's always talking about. Like, you may have 4.9 million of these minted, but at the same time, you've got, many melted down or, lost over the years. The mintages, the actual survival mintages or numbers are lower than the mintage numbers significantly, typically. I'd put this somewhere in the G range. That's my guess. I mean, somebody might argue AG, some might argue VG. I don't try to get into grading. I just try to give a range or say an approximate number in the beginning. Sold the silver for 22. All right. Congrats, Silver. That was nice. Silver shocker. All right, guys. And in case I lose any of you after the next item, which may happen, you jump off the stream. If you purchased anything or won anything, and also there is silver in the end of stream giveaway. So I just want to let you know that. But if you guys bought anything or whatever, make sure you send me an email. I'll do the rest. By late tonight or first thing tomorrow, you will have an invoice from me. You pay up, and I'll get it packaged and shipped. So what we're going to do is we'll do one last lot. The way this one works is I move the auction block out of the way, and I package up these holders, and we start taking items out, and we put them right down here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Durbin showed up and started bidding halfway through this lot. This is what happened last week. He was gone all auction, and then like almost knew on time, where he's like waiting for his name. He was like, hey, it's time. And he jumps in on these last lots. And the reason we do that is, or he does that, is because he knows what's coming is we put up, melted for peace dollars. Exactly, Silver Shocker. And so, I don't know how many are left. And there's probably some estimates out there, but that is a really low mintage, probably, approaching even some of the Carson cities or lower mint coins like that. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I've got a pile of goodies. And so I've got various items, including mint sets, including proof sets, including currency, including silver. Okay. And I'm going to get to the end. And if the bidding starts to kind of get away from the value, then I start offering to add much bigger stuff. And if you guys, put more value on there, then I'll put things in, even gold in some cases. Last week I put a gold coin in there. All right, so this one, I know the wallet range, these lots are brutal, but they do absolutely get everybody going. The funniest part about it, I was messing around with SJ on here last week. She was talking about, she put a bid up in she was like 30 right out of the gate and back and forth with Joe. And I didn't even have anything up here. I said, okay, so we're just bidding on the mouse pad at this point. And so that's kind of where we were, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start. We've currently had Corn Dog open with 25. And, okay, hey, I hear you, Mike. Thank you so much for your help, my friend. I really appreciate it. If you can call this lot, great. Otherwise, I will jump in the chat and do it. This was our last lot, and we have a giveaway. Let me just flash you guys a little sign of what we're giving away at the end of auction. So you stick around. If you're not bidding, that's okay. See if you can get yourself an AU. The details on this thing, guys, are insane. Look at that. It is every bit of AU. It's got some toning going on. Breast feathers. Thing is gorgeous. That's coming up along with the silver certificate and another sticker after the auction. Okay, this is the last lot. Those things were for the giveaway. So we're going to start right now, guys, with a couple of mint sets. Okay, we're at currently 26. Penny Queen in the lead with 26. So one of those 87 sets that Penny Queen bid on earlier, here's another one. So we're going to take that 87 set. We're going to lay it out here. Team 87, baby, if you're still there listening, Sheldon. And there's that. So there's your 87 set. Now what we're going to add to that 87 set is a 92 set. So here's your 92 P&D, guys. So there's your 92, your COAs, your inserts. There's your coins. So you got two BU mint sets. I'm going to put these up here kind of at the top of the screen so you guys can see them and remember what's there. And I'm going to keep adding. So we had Penny Queen or Keevan came in at 27, and then we had Penny Queen answer back at 28. Keevan said 30. Penny Queen said 35. So they already know what's coming, guys. We're going to go with a little bit of, how about 1965? Let's back it up to the silver era of the silver coinage. Now, this envelope is pretty thrashed, okay? You can see it folds open. And inside there is a cardboard insert. And inside there is a COA. But what's in better condition than the envelope, it's in good condition actually, is the coinage, which is a 65, 40% silver half mint set, special mint set, which is an SMS, right? It's the in between the proof and the other. So let's see. I'll put the set on top so you guys can see it. And then along with that, how about a 66 in the original holder, just like they came, right? So we got a 66 set right here, special mint set, no outer box, but they are all encased in the original, just like the original mint cello here. So there's your 65, 66, 87, and 92. Now, while we're in the 60s, let's see, and we're kind of transitioning from special mint sets to proof sets, let's go to the key date 1970, and let's take a look at what we have here, guys. We've got a box that holds the mint set for 1970 with the key date half for the 40%ers. And look at the camo appearance on that dime. That thing might be a greater, and maybe the nickel and quarter as well. Yeah, the quarter. Man, all of the silver toned coinage, even the half, they all appear at least cameo to me. Beautiful, beautiful coins. These might be graders on a cameo if you guys are looking for cameo designation. Let's look at, while we're doing that, we're in proof sets right now. Let's see, I thought I had, oh yeah, here it is. I jumped ahead to the 70. I meant to back up and go with the 68 set. So again, with 40% silver, guys, let's add another proof set in here. 68. This has, again, a 40% half from Denver on the Denver set. And it's actually a PD&S because they had an S cent minted this year that they included in the Philly cellophane. So there's your 68 set with the PD&S. Let's see. Where are we right now? Man, everything's going faster than I can keep up. So, okay, so we're at Penny Queen. Jay was at 55, Penny Queen at 60. Did I miss somebody? I might have missed a bid here. Jay at 55. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Penny answered back at 60. We're in $5 increments, right, up to 100. So we had Eric jumped in at 65. Eric in the lead at 65, and Penny Queen at 70, and then Eric answered back at 75. We currently have Eric in the lead at 75. So getting into, let's see, where are we? In the 70s. So let's stick with the 70s and go with another key date, guys. So this is 1973. We had 68 PD&S. Now we got 73 PD&S. Got enough money going in there already to make it worth the while to get something like this. So let's throw in the key date. It has both of the key date, Philadelphia and Denver silver dollars, plus the halves and the other coins. And again, PD&S, there's both cents right there. So there's that. The 70, I'm going to assume, I got to look. I'm going to assume it's a large date, which is more common. Appreciate you asking. Paul, if it was a small, I'd have to tell you, that's the 68. Where did the 70 go? Where did the 70 go? I'm just going to do this. See if I can show you that way. You see it with the loop? Boy, that's horrible, isn't it? 3, you need a scope. Can't do it that way. All right. I'm going to try it this way. I think it's a large date. Just from looking at it, I have a hard time telling. So maybe this will do it for you. How about that? Is that large or small? Is that large? I think it's large. It looks like it looks like 7's below the 9. And the curly part of the 9 goes down towards the S a little more. I think that's what that is. I think it's a large. You could screenshot that, go back up a little bit and screenshot it if you think you might have a small there, but I think it's the large. I'm just going to say it's the large. That's the only mint set you don't have is the 73. Well, here's one, my friend, and that's the birth year, huh? Well, guess what, Clinton? Mine too. We're born the same year, my friend. All right, so we'll go to the 80s. Guys, we got an 80 set here. This is a pretty cool set, especially if you're, filling books and things like this. There's actually a video that, and the way that these come out is they stand up in the set like this so that you can display them. I don't know if you guys knew that, but these sets are made to be stands like that. Pretty cool. Anyway, so there's, yeah, that's right. It did have a strong liberty. That's what I should be looking at. And it does look like a strong liberty. I'm just kind of going, you guys are sort of tapping out right now in the 75 range with Eric looking for 80. So I'm going to throw some more stuff in there to keep us going. Okay, guys, I'm going to mix it up. I'm staying with my sets. Here's, let's see. Here's the 7 presidential. I've got them in the original government plastic. What is this? I think I paid $7 and I had a sticker on here. It said something like that. I'll pull it off. A little $7 proof 2007 presidential set. 2002, guys. 2002 regular proof set with all 5 quarters. COA. Let's see. What we got here? Here's your COA for the 02. Here's your proof set. There's your proof quarters. Oops, I'm upside down. We're at 80, looking for 85. 4K answers back with 85. He says, add more proof sets. Okay, I've run out of proof sets almost, except, let's see. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to add a 64. This is a 1964 in a Littleton. It says uncirculated 60. So that's their grade that they're giving it. You can see there from Littleton. I don't know if you guys can see the writing on there, but it's Littleton Coin Company. That's a 64 Philadelphia, I believe. Yep. Philadelphia MS60 is what they're calling that. And let's see, where are we at right now? So we're at 4K at 85, looking for 90. You wouldn't be able to spin? I don't know. I'm laughing pretty hard at that. Hey, Kellen L. Hey, happy Easter, everybody. The chat's killing me now. Clinton, thanks for showing up and adding a little levity. I appreciate the visual you're giving us on that one, my friend. Let's see here, guys. Okay, I don't know if you guys were around. Not all of you were here last week, but I showed one of these sets that we added to last week's. And what you're going to find is this is a unique to the 60s. Now, this one, the case has a little crack on it, but these are arrow cases that were real popular back in the 50s and 60s with collectors, or 60s and 70s maybe. And they tone up your coins if they're cardboard, and this one is really nicely. You can see the edge of these coins. Look at that. The edge of these coins is toning insanely. So that is a 64. That is a 64 Philadelphia BU set with crazy toning on the silver coinage. I mean, the dime, quarter, and half are all 90% silver, and they are toned up like crazy on both sides, actually. around the edges starting a little less on this side. You can see because the cardboard's not as dramatic, but that set's going in there, guys. That's a 64 Philadelphia set. So we're at 85. We're looking for 90. All right, guys. Well, what can we add? Okay, so to put us at a 90 value here, keep waiting. I know. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Okay, so how about an 02 Morgan silver dollar? Similar to the last, it's a lower mint, but this one's 7.9, so not quite as low. All right, guys. So we got a Morgan silver dollar, 1909. Let's see for the mint. We don't have a mint mark there, so that's a Philadelphia coin. 1902, 7.9 million minted. So we're adding that Morgan silver dollar to the mix. If the winning bid holds, the Morgan is yours. It's included. Let's go back to the currency question here. Currency question was, I said I had something to match the other, and I do, but this one, instead of red, is blue. It is a $5 blue seal. Eric jumps back in at 90 with the Morgan and the 64 silver and the 64 silver, and now I've added the $5 silver certificate note, 1953. And while we're at it, Eric's at 90. I'll go ahead and add, this one is a nicer condition. And this is not the 57s like I was going through earlier, guys. This is a Schneider and Clark 35D silver certificate. So and this one actually, I forget what they call this, but it's got the cut mark at the top of the note that's printed on there. And I didn't look to see if this is a mule. I'm going to go ahead and check that right now. I can't tell. It looks like it's not, but it could be. I'll give you guys a close-up. So what you're looking at is next to the J there, you're looking at the size of those numbers. And then you go to the reverse of the note, and you look right there next to the scroll, and if that number is the same size, then it's not a mule. If the plates are changed and they're different sizes in the transition, then it's called a mule note. Anyway, and maybe that the D wouldn't be an indicator of that. Anyway, you got the 35 silver cert. You got the 53 blue $5 cert. I mentioned something earlier. So we've got 95 from 4K. We've got Eric. I know, Kellen, I'll be doing one every week. If I don't do it next week, it'll be the week after. But yeah, I love these kind of lots. This is going to add a lot of value to the stack, guys, to the pile of goodies. We got a Value Hunter sticker that's going into this one, and that is probably the most valuable item in here. Hope you're excited about that, guys. We're going to add a couple of additional items. We've got, let's see, what do I have here that we can add to it? We've got well, I can't tell which ones these are, if they're wide rim or not, but I've got two Susan B's that are going in the mix. You guys can tell from looking at the rims better than I can. Does that bottom one look like a wide rim to you guys? It kind of does to me. It might be. It might be. These are circulated, apparently. Here, let me see if I can give you a close-up. 4K said 110, looking for 120. Thank you for the bids, guys. 110, looking for 120. So I can't tell on the rim. Is that one on the left a wide rim? It's got some rubbing around the rim. It might not be. I know there's other indicators, and I can't really tell. Actually, the one on the right might be. Or is that just the light hitting it? It's pretty close. Anyway, we're throwing those in, guys. Let's see. I told you guys I had another personality type of what's all in the pile. Okay. All right. Let's count it down here. Let's take a look. All right. So we've got two 1979 Susan B. Anthony's. And I don't want to say they're wide rim or not, but I don't know. You guys saw the close-up, so you determine. So we got that. So there's $2 in there. A priceless Value Hunter sticker. The $1 silver cert from 1935. The 1953 in pretty good shape. Crispy blue. It's circulated. It's got some folds and bends. No tears or pinholes. Blue seal certificate. A 64 Philadelphia proof set in an old school arrow holder with very nice toning on the BU coins that are inside. A 64 90% MS-60 Littleton holder. The 2002 proof set with COA in original government packaging. Let's put this back in here, actually. Let's see, what else do we have? We've got the 1902 Philadelphia Morgan, circulated Morgan dollar. We've got the 1980 proof set in original government packaging here. Eric's at 120, looking for 130. We've got the 1970 proof set. 1970 proof set in original government packaging. We've got the 2007 presidentials. We've got the 1973 key date PD and S mint set. Reason it says S is it's got the S cent in there, and so does the 68. Here's a 1968 PD and S set in the original government envelopes. Here's a 66 special mint set, a 65 special mint set, and then there's a 92 and an 87 PD and S. So both of those. So where are we at? We're at Eric's at 120, looking for 130. So as I mentioned to you guys before, I had a little more of that silver that was specialty. This one in particular is Junior Johnson. I'm going to throw this in the pile. Let's see if we can hear 130. We got Junior Johnson and Associates. It's that proof-like silver personality coinage. We had Mike Schmidt earlier. Derek USA took it down. I know, right? It's the 76, 77, 80, 78, 81, 82 Grand National Championship Team, 99 fine Troy, 1 Troy ounce, 99 .999 fine, silver 1 ounce round, Junior Johnson and Associates being added. We got 120, added an ounce of silver. We're looking for 130. Are we slowing down here, guys? We got 120. Did we hear 130? This is a lot of stuff for 120 bucks. Do we hear 130? Let's see. 120, do we hear 130? I'm trying to get it all back up here so you can see everything. It's really tough with my camera to get everything that's in these piles situated so you can see it. Yeah. All right, we're at 120. Do we hear 130? 120, do we hear 130? $4K says 130. All right, I think we're good. I think we got 130. Do we hear 140? I think I'd have to add something at 130 at 140 if we don't. I'm gonna figure out what to add if I do that. 140, 130. Do we hear 140? You just got to watch the bidding, guys. If I get to a point where I know that your bids have exceeded the value, as long as there's a good deal out there, I'll let the bidding go. And if it goes to 140, and I think we're, at certain levels, then I mark to add an item. So that's kind of how I work with it, or how I look at it. So we're looking for 140. Looking for 140. We got 130, looking for 140. All right. One issue I've got is I've got a bunch of $10 increment things, and then my next jump is to $100 items. So I may just have to count it down. Hey, Kellen, you know what? I've got a lot of duplicates on a lot of stuff that I'll put up. So I'll do these great piles every week. It was a lot of fun, and we'll just keep going. We let different people have a shot every week to make it happen, right? We're at 130, looking for 140. Eric Persano comes in and says 140 after Mike said all in, all done, or just before Mike said all in, all done. All right, so let's look at what we might have to add. Let's see here, guys. Okay. All right. We've got. All right. Well, that's going to be. I think. Wow. This is. So I'm going to mark this. I'm going to add this in the pile and mark it. But tell you what. Here we go, guys. I got something for you. This is at least, we're at 140 looking for 150. At 140, I'm adding this. This is United States Eisenhower Centennial Silver Dollar. That's an outer sleeve. It does have a little bit of a tape line or wear on the outer sleeve. The inner box is in perfect condition. It says Eisenhower Centennial Silver Dollar. This says Certificate of Authenticity, 1990 Proof Silver Dollar. Tells you about it. Inside is this velvet holder inside the box. And then if you open this, it opens long ways. This one's a little bit weird with a glove on. It is a proof Ike. You see that it says proof, United States Mint, proof Ike, but this is a unique Ike. So if you're an Eisenhower collector, I'm going to turn the light off so you guys get the full effect here. This one. There it is. 1990, black and white, proof Eisenhower, looking for 150. This is a highly collectible, modern commemorative silver dollar. It's about 3/4 of an ounce of silver. I'm going to pull the coin out in the capsule so you guys can see it, but I'm going to leave it encapsulated. Eisenhower Centennial. So if you got Eisenhower's, this is Eisenhower's home on the back. So this is the perfect edition of the collection. If you've got your blue and brown Ikes, if you're getting a run on Eisenhower's, this silver Eisenhower dollar goes right there with them. Looking for 150. We're at 140, looking for 150, guys. That is the Ike no one has in their set. That's right. All right, so I'm putting that back in the case, and I'm including, and you can see it's got that same velvety upper kind of portion. I'm going to put that on the pile here. And we'll sit back and see if we get 150. I think I jumped the bid at least a few times with that item, but, making sure everybody's happy. 4K came back with 150. 150 from 4K. 150, do we hear 160? We got 150, do we hear 160? 150 going for 160. 4K's in the lead. Kellen's crying. I'm sorry to laugh at that. I know I feel that way too many times when I'm watching auctions. We got 150 going for 160. All right, guys, we're at the 3 hour and 15-minute mark. I'm going over what my expected time was. I don't have any more Ikes hiding. I sold the other ones earlier in the auction, and this was the last one, and it was like, all right, I was going to save it for next week, and this last one is hard to get. Yep, it's a unique one, even though it's a 1990 and the more modern. These are the, let's see if I can get that to focus better. Yeah, these are not the easiest to come by. Are we all in, all done at 150? We're looking for 160. 150, looking for 160. We got laughing and tears, divorce or coins, child support or coins. Good questions, guys. I don't know how to answer any of that. We got 150. Do we hear 160? 150, do we hear 160? A lot of pretty cool coinage in this stuff. Going once, going twice, Mike says. Silver Shocker 160. Silver Shockers in at 160, right at the wire. Silver Shocker may be changing their name to Silver Sniper because that was right at the bell, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got 160 looking for 170. So let's see. Let's see where we were. Yeah. All right. So we're at 160 looking for 170. At 170, I'm sure I have to put something else in here. At 170, I'll have to put something else up. Let's see. I better get myself ready while you guys bid, huh? Looking for 170 with the snipe. You could start counting it down again because at 170 I'll add something, but let's just start counting it down, Mike, to get to the end of stream GAW if we don't get another bid. I know there's a lot to think about, but if we sit there waiting for the next bid to come in until I hit the next level where I can add something, I can't add anything. You know what I mean? So let's count them down. If we get there, we get there. You know, that's the best way to do it, I think. I feel. Silver Shocker's in the lead at 160, going once. Silver Shocker in the lead. You guys can hear me in the background, can't you? That's why you said that earlier. You're like, he's digging for more. I saw some comment from Clinton. He's digging for more. You guys can hear my drawers opening. That's pretty good. All right. So I put that was like a $30 item, I think. Okay, Corn Dog. Hey, thanks, man. Expect an email from me, and then and happy Easter to you, man. Be safe and be well, my friend. Thanks for joining. You don't want to stick around to the end of stream, God. Dude, that coin is blinging. That last one in there. We've got Silver Shocker at 160. 160. I'm jingling coins. Looking for 170. All in, all done. All right. Thanks, 4K. Appreciate the heads up, my friend. We hit the limit. We hit the limit with 4K. It looks like Eric's out too. Thank you so much, Eric. Appreciate all the bids. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us for 3.5 hours today. It was a lot of fun. I got an end of stream giving away, and this pile of goodness is sold to Silver Shocker for 160. Congratulations, Silver Shocker. It's going to take me an hour to get your invoice going, just to type it up today based on these piles of stuff. It might be late tonight before that thing hits you, man. Silver Shocker takes down the massive pile. I've got to get a holder for this note for you. So you got the Eisenhower. I just go through it one more time for records here. Got the Eisenhower, got the $1 note, got the $5 note. We got the Value Hunter sticker. We got the O2 Morgan. We got the 64 MS60 Littleton half. We got the 64 set. We got the Junior Johnson Associates silver dollar. We got Clinton's 1973 mint PDNS mint set. I'm going to package this back up. We're going to get right into the end of stream giveaway, guys. It'll be just one moment more. Thank you so much for your patience and hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Got the 66 special mint set. We've got the 65 special mint set right here. I'm going to pull this one out. 65 special mint set. And the torn up envelope, but really nice set in there. We've got the 2002 proof set. We've got the 68 PDNS mint sets with that 40% half in there as well. We've got the 1992 and 1987 P&D sets uncirculated. Package those up. We've got the 2007 presidential set. We've got the 1980 proof set. We got the 1970 with the half. All pretty cameo looking coins in that set. We've got two circulated Susan B's from 79. Might be something to look a little closer at. And I believe that did it. That was it. So thank you very much, Silver Shocker, and congratulations. Clinton, we'll talk, my friend. We'll talk. I got a 73 set. I can't believe you. Do you not have a 73 set in your collection, man? When is your birthday? What month are you in? Yeah, Penny Queen, thank you so much for bringing that up, and thank you for participating and hanging out with us the entire stream. Hey, guys, if I didn't mention this before, but anybody that won anything from me, stickers today for anybody that's getting a package from me. All right. So I always do that. I include stickers and put them in with the packages. Penny Queen, I will for sure have that for you. And thank you everybody else for your bids. So we had the final was, let's see, 160 Silver Shocker. I've got the items all there ready to get packaged up. All right. End of stream giveaway, guys, which will be one more of these electric holographic Val Hunter stickers with, this is a 57 note. It's a blue seal note. And this one's a little bit crispier than some of those other ones that we had, but this one's in the stream GAW. And then the coup de grace here for the stream, guys, is this 43 AU. Let me see if I can get you guys close up on this. Look at the details on Lady Liberty there. Some wear on her leg and on her knee, but all the gown lines really clear and visible. Detail on the head, minor wear up there. Stars, the device is all beautiful. Breast feathers, just a gorgeous, gorgeous coin. And I have not looked at this closely to see if there might be any kind of doubling or anything like that. So I don't know. What I'm going to do is include that in the end of stream giveaway, guys. So we're giving away some silver here and a silver certificate and a sticker. Psychedelic sticker indeed, Mike. And I'm going to write a number. We got 19 left in the chat. We had some people bounce. I'm going to write a number between 1 and 25. And I'm going to give this away to whoever gets that number between 1 and 25. This one, wait for it, guys. I put the number on here. It's on the back of the sticker. Okay. I need to know. I need one guess each. 1 through 25. One guess each. And wait until I say go. I know the thing's sweet, right? 4K, I was like, dude, I got to do it up at the end of this stream because these auctions have been awesome and everybody's going to have a good time. But, if you can't bid or can't afford to bid, it's not the right time, you're waiting for payday, it's nice to be able to come away with something more than a sticker, right, on a giveaway if you win it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to dig deep and go for a nice coin for this week's giveaway and some silver. So we got the mixture of the community here that likes to stack, likes to collect coins. All right, guys, so Jay, go ahead and retype that, buddy. Just retype it in. I got everybody guessing. I know you guys have been waiting on me. I'll count the guesses, but one guess each if you guys can. 1 through 25. One guess each. One guess each, guys. 1 through 25. Haven't seen it yet. If you haven't guessed, I got like 20 people in the chat, so we've got to have somebody. If you haven't guessed, 1 through 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do we have 10 people guessing? I see your guess, Jay. I don't have it yet. I don't see it yet, guys. I don't see it yet. I got like 3 people on the same number, too. 4 people, 5 people on the same number. So if you guys have guessed, I'll tell you what, I'm going to open it up. Spam guess. I haven't seen it. We're just going to go unlimited guesses. Unlimited guesses. Go. Unlimited. Unlimited guesses, guys. Putting numbers in, guys. You guys are all picking the same numbers. It's crazy. You gotta pick the. I'm gonna be so happy for whoever finally writes the correct number in here and picks this one up. Somebody's scrolling back right now trying to figure out what has not been guessed. It's so funny how we like are all around it and we can't find that number. Man, you guys are like one away and you're picking the same numbers. Stop, stop, stop. Everybody stop. All right. And I'm going to put this one on the YouTube chat because I got it going now. Everybody stop. All right, guys. I'm going to turn it over now and show you who won this one. It was the first time I saw it. And I know a couple people are going to get excited because they typed it in, but the first one that I saw is the one I got to go with. So I'm going all the way back before I say who it is and just double check. I did not see it all the way down after I said unlimited, and then we started going after it. And then I have Penny Queen, first one with the number 16. Congratulations, Penny Queen. She had 15. She was right on top of it, and then she said 16 right after that. And then Victoria came in just a smidge after her, about 5 or 6 after that, and then some other folks. So I got a delay, I think, here. Congratulations, Penny Queen. Everybody's still going. You guys, are you guys? I said stop. All right, Penny Queen. This baby is coming your way. And she is a beauty. She's a beauty queen. There it is. End of stream giveaway. Penny Queen, congratulations. I'll write this down so I make sure I include it in. You guys have been a lot of fun. I would love to hang out and just chat. I'm sure there's other streams that I'm streaming over and other things going on. Are you guys still? I got some people still typing numbers. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh, I appreciate it. You guys have been so much fun. Hey, I just want to say happy Easter to everybody. You know, there's a reason for the season, and you know, that we celebrate and we all come together, and it's really all about relationship. And all of you guys that have, you know, kind of come in here to spend your afternoons. I know, you know, we're buying coins, we're doing this, that, but, you know, we're just kind of passing the times and hanging out and having community. And I just appreciate all of you carving out a few hours to spend with me on an Easter Sunday, just kind of hang out and have some fun, shoot the breeze, talk, chit chat, engage, look at some neat coins. And if you all pick something up today to add to your collection, congratulations to you. Appreciate every one of you. Have a great Easter. Enjoy your dinners if you haven't eaten yet. I'll let you guys run. I'll see you on other streams and around the tube this week. And until next time, I'm sure you are, Penny Queen. I would be doing a happy dance too, because this is a beauty. And you got some other great stuff today too. You're going to be excited receiving that package this week. I am sure of it. And I look forward. I'll send you guys all invoices at the end. I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but I appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out and joining and kind of staying to the very end here. And happy Easter, everybody. I hope you all stay well and safe, and I will see you around YouTube this week. Until next time, it's Val Hunter, and I'm signing out.